good morning, good afternoon. I don't care where you are in the world. What up? This is Duchess for Kyle Sama, and I'm joined by my co-commentator Dwight. Tonight, we've got a special one for you. The champion, the one who's full body, wears the belt like Donkey Kong Jr. and Senior. This is like Will Bloodworth. What you want to do? You want to see me in the arena? Dual Coliseum? Tonight, we've got an Irongol heavy metal championship bout between none other than the champion Spellzapp and Will Bloodworth. Dwight, how you feeling about
I'm feeling real excited tonight. We have the party, thief, white mage, none. These flags are hard. They're going to be difficult. It's going to be a grind. It's going to be great.
this? It's gonna be great. These are insane flags. I'm talking deep Topher, deep towns, everything shuffled into everything. 16 shorts. Obviously, you see the party composition. This is ridiculous. So, I mean, we're waiting for them. Once they're off. This is gonna be
We got
insane.
the heavy metal blurst on, so weapons can go plus and minus 9. We got ninja. The ninja is going to have 9 MP when they promote. Lock 2's on auto hit. We got the thief fixes on. Blur's classes too. I don't know.
Blur's classes.
I don't know if we're gonna get to see the bonuses, but
I believe I saw the bonus on Thief. It was Red Mage. I want to say armor. But I could definitely be wrong. As we come into a Dragon 9, that's definitely good to see off the break because they're gonna need and the bridge. There we go. RNG's is already being nice to us.
it's too kind giving the runners the bridge already.
Oh, don't worry. You know, like when RNG's is given, he does certainly take it away.
Invis at level 1. That's not bad. Harm 2. Spellzapp picking it up.
Okay,
Ooh, 40
so-
strength on the thief, on the white mage rather, punching.
Ooh. And Thor equipable, so
Saber plus 8. That's nice.
That's not bad.
On the
Wood
white
plus-
mage,
Wood plus 5 could be better, but I mean it's a plus, not a minus, so no one's complaining. Throwing it in the 4th slot, that's interesting. I wonder does it change anything if you don't have characters in regards to it being in the 3rd slot, because I know that's like the one that has the chance of getting Tony.
Spellzapp saying, Imps, come here. Ooh, look at that big hit with that white mage 179.
Oh my goodness, they swinging for. Oof, this might not be so terrible. Well, it will be terrible. This is just the beginning, you know. But
Well,
at
plus
least RNG
9,
is getting
plus
some.
9 is huge. So that's 18
Plus-
attack on that weapon.
That's very true. It's still gonna be a ridiculous seed. I can already just, from what we've known from the flag set, it's gonna be ridiculous. But it's good to see at least that they have something.
I mean, absolutely. These bosses are 200 to 350% guaranteed. So the thief is probably getting one punched by most bosses in Temple of Fiends, no matter what. So
Absolutely. Got some grinding going on already on level 3, which is good. Especially in these seeds, you want to hang around, Corner. You want to hang around. Just make sure that you can get some early levels. Go to the end without using any resources.
Yep. Will Bloodworth checks out Matoya's cave and finds, I think it was Titan's West, I think is what they found there.
Yeah,
What he found there?
I saw it in the corner of my eye. I want to agree with you as well.
Ooh, I'm hoping the ruby. Hope you need that ruby to go through that other side of that Titan's hole to come out over like in one of the islands or something. That'd be pretty funny.
That would be. And we got away from the ogres on the Spellzapp side. Looks like he's going to check. Ooh, so we found.
Not much to grab on this floor, but you'll see what the next one is.
This will be. This. Ooh, already carried for. So this is definitely exploration. With that thief, he can actually run away. Ooh, but not with first turn poison damage.
That carry floor is incentivized too, so that check of that floor there is a good one to find for Spellzapp. If you can make it to that box.
Not only that box, but in terms of just them getting orbs as well. From what so is it? Even though I only see 4 orbs, it's still a shard count, correct?
No, it's just light up the 4 orbs.
No, okay.
No treasure hunt tonight.
That changes everything.
It does. That carry floor is a huge find because you need to go there. So
Yep.
what our runners need to do is the entrances and the floors are shuffled, so they'll need to find all 4 of the fiend floors, and then find the Temple of Fiends too. And Deep Topher is on as well, so that could be Temple of Fiends could be real deep down a dungeon.
Yep. As well as Deep Town, so don't expect to find any freebies.
Yep, Deep Town's on as well.
So right now we have what we expect, the early grind, and I mean, you know, you don't have any magic to speak of, you don't have any burst items that are casting any fire tubes or whatnot. So this is what you expect. Just get some early levels, maybe get up to level 7, level 8. With the thief, you know you can at least run away potentially, and then try and explore from there, rather than trying to go in at level 3, level 4, and know eventually if you go down a chain, you'll probably get bodied.
Yeah, absolutely. At the very least, well, we didn't find any good spells for that thief to use early with that blurst on, but we did at least find a couple good weapons to swing for both characters. So, Will finds Canary Castle. This is gonna net him a canoe, which is an extremely good pickup.
Nice. That opens up things considerably.
I wonder if we'll see Will walk back to Canary Castle, or if he'll try to walk over to Crescent, sail on down to Crescent. I didn't see save items in Canary Castle, so getting around is going to be tight. Yep, there is no save items.
You'll definitely want to go back and get that, save that item for sure. I mean, there's no question. So the walk back is necessary. You don't want to do all that and then invest a minute 30 seconds, possibly 2 minutes to get it back.
Yeah, so canoe not as good as I thought, because I thought they had some save items, but makes sense now. Spellzapp gonna walk over and find his canoe.
Yep.
Will got double stun touched by those imps, trying to walk to the dwarf cave.
Did not catch that.
Will is just checking. Will, we do have the canoe, so we're good there. Will's kind of just popping in here, see if he can find an entrance, writing down what he finds, and popping back out. This is the rod block here at Northwest Castle. Can't dive that one.
I would still probably check chest, just cause. He's making the right play though.
There are no loose items, so their progression could be inside that Earth Cave chest in Northwest Castle. It's possible.
The maze.
We'll walk it all the way down a marsh. Finds the sky maze.
I would have definitely taken that. Knowing that there's deep towns, you gotta just plunge at some point. But once again, he's making the right play, you know. Figuring out everything at its first glance, at least. Because you might come up on a freebie.
Spellzapp's going after that carry chest.
Hopefully those Frost Dragons don't get initiative again.
Got harm 2 for these mummies, that's nice. Ooh, mummy punches out Dan. That's gonna be trouble trying to run away. But Spellzapp's probably gonna give it a go anyway.
You already came on down here. You gotta do it. Another Dragon 9.
Spellzapp's taking a little mini grind here on his White Mage. I like this is interesting. Don't see too much of this, but he's the champ for a reason.
That's it. Already level 9. Yeah, gonna walk these out and probably go to the Reviver party member shop.
But I hope I can make it back.
I mean, with that level 9 White Mage rocking the +8 Saber, hopefully you can make it back. I mean, I'm getting a good run right now. I'm so close to. Ooh, Pro Ring 6 on WillBloodworth side, however. That's all.
Spellzapp had to have known that he was going to be able to walk all the way back. There's no way he didn't know that, and that's why he did what he did.
True to the common person. I mean, at least to me, I would not have known, even though I'm okay with my encounter tables, but he's the champ for a reason. I did say earlier he flexes like Donkey Kong, so.
And now that Zap is level 8, WillBloodworth saves his Pro Rings, so that's really good.
And that's all you need.
Quite nice.
You found both of them. You know, you don't need to worry about 3, 4 variants or something. You just need 2. So, that actually is very good to see. You always go down just assuming that the ship is docked there. You're like, oh yeah, that's right, it's not there.
This red giant, got a little bit of health. Not that much though.
Oh, yeah, finally went down. Dang, getting some levels.
So WillBloodworth exploring this earth floor while Spellzapp's still gonna try to maybe try to tackle get some turn order on some Frosties. This is what
just
we need.
one Frosty. There we
Nice.
go. And
that's not what he was looking for, but at least he knows where that's at.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
There are tents in this game somewhere. We had a question in chat by Gloomchew. There's just none to be had. So
right now, this is the Final Fantasy 3 variant of FF1, where it's like, yeah, nah, we don't believe in saving at this moment. In time, we'll open that up to you, but not.
Silver +9 Gauntlet would have been nice.
I believe the Dragon Sword is still better than the Giant Sword, correct?
Yep, especially with the +9 on it. And versus the Giant Sword's +8, but you are right. Yep. Will heading down. Finds Lich. I don't know if he can. Can he do that right now?
I don't think
gonna
so.
try.
Level 4s.
I don't think he can do it. He knows where it is, but I don't think he can do it.
But he has better equipment though.
Spellzapp. This is a dangerous play by Spellzapp right here. That Sky Palace is mean, and it was a long walk to get there too.
And those
it would be particularly nasty if progression is behind that Sky Maze with no tents.
Oh, absolutely. This is the way it has to be. You know, you got +9s off the break, so I haven't seen any negative values on anything. So it has to be, you know, just some dangerous loophole, right?
Right. Will is gonna try. Let's see if he takes some mummies. Ooh, he's going to open this chest. Some people don't even know this chest was here. But he gets ambushed by giants and gets knocked out.
Yeah, that chest is clutch.
We know there's nothing in it, but Spellzapp wipes again. Ooh, this is
the
tough.
best of them. This is why you don't sign up to actually stream and do this for millions of people to judge your performance. But when you're the champ, that's what you do.
I'm not judging his performance. I think both these runners are doing much better than I would be doing right now.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's no question that I would not be doing anywhere near as good as this. That's why I said tongue-in-cheek, because if I were being judged, I would be judged. They'd be like, oh my gosh, you're garbage. Why are you even on the screen?
Yep, that's what would be happening to me. And Will running away from the mummies. He wants to see what's in the box.
He'll be
He's using some heal pots.
And the Frosties took care of that. And he's going to press on, I'm sure, because he believes that that's going to obviously be the ship, which is not. Or not. Now, Spellzapp is getting some good levels, actually. Now, Harm 2 is putting in work.
Yeah, Harm 2 is a good pickup. For sure. Did WillBloodworth actually pick up Harm 2?
I'm not certain. Ooh. Spellzapp going ham, as they say. And saying, you know what? Let's do it. Lich.
Lich opens with fire too. The scaling.
Ooh, 3 hits for 3 damage.
This is a 200% Lich. I don't know if this is reasonable, but you know, I'm not Spellzapp, so.
Spellzapp's probably looking to employ a Harm 2 strats.
He's swinging. He's casted 2 strikes of Invis.
Oh, 2 hits, 87 damage. Okay.
Oh, Lich coming in with fast. This Lich has 450% health. It would take a crit loop for Spellzapp to win.
That's good knowledge, though, knowing, you know, that's good knowledge, actually, seeing that. It's not doable yet. But that's very good knowledge, in my opinion. What would you do in that situation? Are you just gonna grind, or are you gonna keep trying to explore and put the chain together?
I think, personally, if I was in... When I do a seed like this, I might... If I'm WillBloodworth, I might have just gambled and said, you know what? I don't think Spellzapp is going to try to walk all the way to, like, Crescent Lake. And see, maybe try it once or twice to see, with that long run, to see if I could make it. And if I find a town there, like Provoca or something, I could be way ahead. But, what we're looking at is progression's probably in the rod block. If I had to say, the boat's in the rod block.
Yeah, at some point they just have to take a plunge. This is a super scary seed. No
Will finds the
yet.
Will finds the canal. Is he gonna take these mummies? Because he needs to take these mummies.
Yeah, he definitely needs to.
And he does.
Ooh, they did not body him.
They did not. He bodied them. Very nice.
Which is great to get him some levels finally. I'm sure he's feeling real good about that. Because 17 minutes in, level 6. Even in these conditions, you're not feeling too good about that.
Fortunately, Spellzapp isn't... He's a little bit ahead of Will at this moment, especially in the level area, but they've explored about the same things. Ooh, Spellzapp finds... This is an incentive area.
Ooh, yes it is. But you gotta get... Ooh, ran away. That's good.
Got away from the nightmares. Ooh, Rock Goals ambushed him. Oh no! See you later.
You hate to see it.
I'm kind of liking it a little bit, Duchess. I'm not gonna lie.
All that work down the drain. Only thing you need in this seed is Zozo Melman. As soon as they find it, they just get bodied by Womet.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's never happened to me before. Spellzapp's gonna pick up these pro rings up here that Will found a while ago, which is gonna be super
that's gonna
helpful.
be great. Absolutely.
I'm gonna go on. If I'm a limb, if I'm Spellzapp, I'm going to that Earth Cave box, and I'm gonna try to get to the vampire. I think that's my next try.
Yeah, you pretty much have to, right? Ooh, there's an Earth. Ouch.
Big punch on Dan, putting Dan in his place.
And Zoe also took an L. But you got to get those pro rings.
Oh, look at WillBloodworth. Look where WillBloodworth's going.
Oh, he made that gamble. He's like, you know what? Spellzapp's too busy flexing. He's too busy, looking at his muscles. Nah, we ain't doing that today. We're pulling out the big boy strats. Now this is interesting. Go ahead.
This is dangerous, yeah. This river system could be very dangerous for Will.
That's what I'm saying.
With no save items, if he wipes here, he has to walk all the way back.
It's so oof.
But the encounter manipulation that Spellzapp employed gets away from the fight.
Okay.
Will he make it? One more step. Oh, he makes it! Oh! And he finds the waterfall cave.
Oh, you gotta do it. You hate to see. Oh no. Oh, the reset was pushed so quick.
It was so quick. I do want to mention that he had the option. Volcano's really not that many steps away. I think might have tried to just see if you could check that volcano entrance real quick. But I don't know.
It was tenacious.
Spellzapp doing Spellzapp stuff over here. He's gonna go fight some mummies, and that's probably a very, very, very good plan, by the way.
Yep. I mean,
I think you have to just go open the vampire box though now, right? Sorry to interrupt, Duchess.
Yeah. No, all good. I mean, within these types of scenes, there's always some type of logic that I deduce. And I mean, from a bird's eye perspective, it's easy to see, but maybe the logic is harm to the crap out of those mummies until you get some type of decent level. So. Or go check out the.
It'll be interesting to see how Spellzapp manages this, because I think we're gonna see him, if he gets 2 clean fights, he's gonna beeline it out of there. Just because these mummies do hit hard, and you can't save your grind.
That's true, you can't save it.
The overworld encounter rate is low, but however, Spellzapp does know the encounter table pretty well, as saw on by the first time he did this and he walked back. So what we're probably going to see is him take just enough fights to where he can walk all the way back to town without an encounter.
That's too much math for me, but if you're capable of doing it, more power to you. That's only why I compensate. And then I'm done. As we see those mummies get blown to pieces.
Will finds an ass.
One on Will. Wilson.
Alrighty, so Spellzapp continuing to battle mummies. Can't say that I blame him.
Has to be done. The grind is very rich. But it's good, it serves a couple purposes, getting those other stuff. You'll also have some coin once you find the town as well. So.
That is true. Once you find the town, having the money to be able to buy the stuff is nice. Will's doing ogres and creeps, which slower but a little safer than the mummies. Although the mummies looked pretty safe. I guess you got a couple hits on your thief, you could be in trouble, but
I think that's the first time Will saved those type of levels, so it feels good no matter what to be able to finally have something.
And I think if I'm Will Bloodworth, I think Will's going to go after that chest in the Earth Cave now. He's got a couple levels. He might be able to make it through, provided the scripts are okay. It's not that far of a walk. It is a long walk, but it's shorter than like trying to Crescent again. So I'm going to try to take this Hydra. I like that swing. Picks up a little bit of gold.
I would have thrown out a harm too, at least.
Probably trying to conserve charges for the return trip if he makes it in.
Yeah,
needs to walk it out. They have good absorb to make it to this area, so I like this dive from Will here. We're probably going to see Spellzapp with the same strat here in just a second, but he's going to do it with more levels than Will has, so we'll see if that makes a difference. Will's not going to open this box. Dang, he's going to prove me wrong.
He is. He's like, nah, I gotta do it. You know Will Bloodworth, he's 100.
He's a completionist, 100% the seed.
Been having shit for 6 hours.
I suppose if he... Oh, the cabin. Is he walking out the cabin? He's not even... He found a cabin. He's going to try to walk out a cabin.
40 seconds, people. We have found the illustrious cabin. The elusive.
I'm going to check the incentive chest. I'm not going to walk the cabin out. That cabin is insurance. That cabin is, if I find this and I get to make it out, I get to save it immediately. So...
Absolutely. For free Enterprise players, that's like getting free Soya in the very beginning. It's just like, oh, yep, we're good.
Oh, man. You go up the tower as that, and 2 Fusoyas are just waiting for you there.
You're just like, yes. Shout outs to any of y'all who like that crew, who play that random. As we find an Agama on Will Bloodworth.
Oh, we find Greggly Puff's favorite tile. And let me tell you what. Well, that's an anti-fire stick.
Oh, I thought that was something else for a second, but I mean, yeah, I'm gonna take a couple swings at the Agama. Except now I'm bodied.
Yep, that was...
No. Well, you had to try.
I was gonna go back there, though.
You gotta have to try, right?
That's okay, though, because, I mean, the deal here is, you know, the Agamas punch hard and have stun touch. If Will got, you know, turn order on that Agama, he would have taken it down. But he knows there's a cabin in there, so he knows that this is the safest place he can go.
That's true.
He doesn't have to open any of the other boxes now because they're garbage.
Yep.
So he could even go try the Agama again to try to grab that stick for money. Because once you find the town... Now, Duchess, you've heard of the commentator curse, correct?
Absolutely.
The rod is in this chest.
Ooh. Will the vampire be a speed bump today?
That vampire's got high evade.
Looks like they used some lock in their life.
Oh no, that was Will's way to hit it.
Oof.
Can't hit the vampire. Hit the vampire, no!
Ooh, he was not a speed bump. The commentator curse is real, y'all. As we see Zoe hit level 13 on Spellzapp side, so he's dedicated to probably getting up to level 15 on these mummies, at least on the white mage, and then probably going ahead and go from there. That's what I would do when your Zoe's at level 13.
Yeah, which means he's gonna have plenty of harm 2 charges to take that vampire down come the time. So
Yep.
I gotta say I'm feeling like Spellzapp's strategy is just pretty sound here. The early levels are huge.
It's working, I mean, I tend to forget, but the white mage does have a decent HP pool actually. So it's no knight, but
Unrunnable wizards giving Will the business trying to get through that Earth Cave floor.
The wolf cousin of Ruru.
So what's Will's plan now?
Hmm.
Back to the Earth Cave he goes.
Yep. It will beeline, take on this vampire, and hopefully we'll have some positive results this time. Now without the cabin.
Hopefully it dies in 2 harm 2s. That's what Will's hoping. Or he gets a crit with that dragon sword.
Exactly. Just get a nice hit for, 100 club.
You notice you can get the cabin on the way out. Unrunnable Wizards, Riverino. This is bad.
It's gotta be
They
done.
have high evade too. And they're darking us. Where's Lamp?
Oh boy, where's our level 8 lamp when we need it? Alright, Scorch thing. Move with those 3 hits for 170.
Will needs to have levels before he can make it through that place.
Yep. Spellzapp, without question, will be able to run this back. Nothing's going to be able to stop him.
It'll be interesting to see where he goes next. His management of just we've been mainly focusing on Will's exploration here, but the champ just showing us how to manage a little bit of a grind that the normal player might not do. Looks like Will's
definitely taking his grind. It's okay, it hurts, but he also knows if you run into that, it's just 1 or 2, he'll be able
WillBloodworth having some fun. That's what Final Fantasy Randomizer is about, though. These 2 guys are racing for a championship, but you know what? They're having a good time doing it, even if the seed isn't, the easiest one to run.
Exactly. If you can't meme it for the people, then what are you playing for, right? So
Spellzapp wants to get down. He's not even opening the boxes. He wants to know the next floor. But I think he actually knows this floor because I think he's been down here before.
Fair enough. Yeah, well, when you're at this type of level, you feel confident. You've saved, so even if you got to walk back, you still have all the armor, aka levels with you, so. When the 86 damage is no longer a concern, that feels good, right?
Yep, he's got about 200 HP.
Ooh. Hopefully, and we got ourselves $40 cabins. There we go.
Even though just on rack, finding cabins is absolutely huge.
Oh my goodness, it's like, isn't it a relief? You're just sitting there like, oh my gosh. We also found the slab for 30k.
That is true. But now Spellzapp can go wherever he wants. You can dig this one out, die, it doesn't matter. That's the first time, 30 minutes in, that's the first time we've seen somebody reset not at Corneria.
You feel great. It's like, oh yeah, let me get 99. And also, we saw some garbage spells as well, so which is good.
Yeah, that definitely is good for the later portion of the game where.
Gets you, potential life too, and anywhere from 1 to 5, you're feeling real good about that. Even level 6.
Oh no!
Because you're gonna grind this party. There's no way.
Getting smoked. WillBloodworth finds the bottom of Ice Cave. He decides to go to Marsh and see what's down there. That's not what you want to see.
It's not, but it has to be done. So go ahead and check it. Don't. Does he have the cabin?
He does not have the cabin. He hasn't been able to get. He hasn't went back to the cabin yet.
The cabin would have been clutch here because it's like, all right, I can pop the cabin, keep it tempting.
Yep, which is what Spellzapp is doing right now. He's got the save items now. He can just save. If he dies, he just walks right back in. Can get down to business here.
It changes your decision making so much because you can start to be flexible and say, oh, if I get bodied, who cares? I can explore differently versus no save items. You have to be extremely cautious. Like, you know you're going to get bodied by Batman, but it's like, oh, who cares?
Exactly. Spellzapp just going to walk right back down. I do have to say, I am surprised. He hasn't made it to that box yet, Falconic. He just hasn't made it there. We don't know what's in Sky Incentive.
Yeah, he has not made it there. So, Steel +7. There we go. That's nice. Vorpal +7. That's nice. Or can the White Mage equip that?
The White Mage won't be able to, but the Ninja will, depending on what we find. This Agama just being so rude to WillBloodworth.
And you're gonna have to see that bad boy again. Katana +9.
+9. And the Thief can equip it.
Nice. Yeah.
See you later, Agama.
There you go. That changes everything for WillBloodworth. You have a house as well. Get out of there. Pop the house immediately.
Oh no, he's going deep.
What?
He's greed mode by WillBloodworth.
Wow.
This is insanely greedy by WillBloodworth.
He
One
feels
character
like a Super
alive.
Saiyan. He's
Oh,
like,
he
I'm not
knows.
Katana 9.
Well, he knows the encounter table. Maybe he thought, oh, this is on-rack. This is a huge gamble. This is a huge gamble that pays off for Will. Wow.
You love to see it. You love to see something like this. It pays off in the best of ways. He actually gets cabins. Booyah. And he gets to go to the Revive a Party member store. Bring that White Mage back to life as Spellzapp actually gets the rubies.
From a tactical standpoint, Spellzapp finds the ruby, which does unlock another entrance for him that he can go check because he can go to Matoya's cave. But honestly, WillBloodworth probably made the best odds play that he could. He probably figured, I can't walk out of this earth floor with that katana. Maybe I can get to the next floor, and maybe it's a town, and I get to get out of jail free card. Right?
Yep. Spellzapp also finds another iron +7, copper We've already got this permanent. We'll go see the sage.
So WillBloodworth, Spellzapp didn't pick up that katana +9 when he was in there.
You did not.
So does Will not have money for the inn or something?
I'm not sure, but he definitely picked up level 6 exit.
Spellzapp finds the bottle.
Nice.
Thundercloud in chat pointing out that he could be going back, maybe trying to swing in some Agama levels. That could be. Got that Katana 9. Swinging big.
Mm-hmm.
Can't hit a cockatrice.
Hopefully they find, level 2, lock 2, and then early class change, because they could use some lock in their life for sure, or even a lock stick or something. Gauntlet, anything. Just give me some lock in my life.
Yeah, we need something, because this is going to be a tough run here. Will's got the cabins. Find some more heals. Maybe Will's thought is, hey, I want to go get some levels. I'm going to walk back upstairs. I'm going to fight some Agamas. I'm going to get 30k in gold. Nope. Never mind. All what I just said doesn't mean anything.
Throw it out the window.
Thundercloud asking in chat, did he buy the slab? I don't think so. I don't think he did. I don't get the money.
Right now, I mean, it's great to know what the slab is, but I mean, even though you have deep towns, like the slab, buying that right now doesn't hold any value for me. If it was, the floater or something like that, of course, but
I mean, 10%
Just knowing where
experience
it is.
isn't anything to scoff at, but it's not essential like the floater would be. You're right.
Yeah. Spellzapp does find the incentive for it. Now, we don't have warp, unfortunately. And I don't think actually we have access to level 6 yet for X.
Spellzapp looking good on levels 15 and 16. Finds an ice shield. That'll be good post promotion for.
Sure will. And our trap talk today is iguanas and giant. What did he? Oh, he went to the left. There we go. And we find another giant. Why don't we go ahead and body you? Ooh, Wraith's taking out WillBloodworth.
Oh,
Lit 3 stick.
That's a fine.
That changes the game. I might have put that on my white mage, to be honest. But regardless, very good find there. Now you got some AoE protection.
Yep.
And I say protection because you haven't found anything that you can mini blast other than harm to you. Those are still on undead circumstances. So, did I see one charge of that spell 6, by the way?
On Spellzapp's side, maybe, but I don't think we'll go that high.
Oh, it feels so good to just spam that lit 3.
Yeah, when you find a lit 3 stick, you're pretty happy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Will!
Plus 9, there we go!
Spellzapp finds another one. No, you're good. I was saying the same thing. Wow.
Oh my gosh. And you feel a little bit bad that he didn't equip it, but he'll be able to get out of it.
Maybe. And Bloody's got evade. Didn't do anything, though.
He got a fatigue.
Boom. Down goes Dan.
When you were sitting there wishing that he... But you know what? He's got cabins. They both got cabins, and they know where their stuff is. And you got to get the Katana 9 no matter what. There's no question. As WillBloodworth gets his ruby. So, that's good to see. Ooh, nachos with crack. Remember, people, crack is whack. As you can see, it automatically just makes you kaput.
Yep. Gloommask and Jacket is all gear blessed. Yes. In their flags, all gear is blessed. So all gear is buffed. I just reread the flags, Duchess, and actually the bonus for the weapons and armor is 5 to 9. So they're all plus.
Oh, okay, that's good. I think besides Masa, right? That's the only one that's outside of that pool, correct?
Yes, they did use the option to remove the Mazamoon from that pool.
Yeah, because Masa 9 would be ridiculous. You can't have that one.
Katana 9 is already ridiculous enough.
Exactly. And they actually gave it to him, so. Yep, can't complain. Katana 9, they both know where Will still has his, correct?
Yep, Will still has his. He was able to save it. He has save items now, too. Oh, is he going to check the wormhole?
Ooh. We'll get to see what comes out on the other side. Yes, he is. That's going to be interesting.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Will
Hopefully
with big grain. Hopefully it pops out like over at like waterfall or something, waterfall entrance or something. So that way we can... Don't be like the ice cave or something, someplace we already can win. What if this pops out at on rack, which leads to waterfall, which then leads to the floater?
That would be dope. And we are about to see it very soon.
Maybe if Will can get past those tigers.
Oh, well, we know those chests are duds, so we're just going to go straight into it.
And Will is going to give us our first look at the other end of the ruby. Oh, not yet. More tigers.
There we go, Spell. And Spell's putting that lit 3 stick on the white mage, which I agree with Lulu.
Ooh, this does lead to 2 entrances. Is this even randomized? Look where he end up. Is it even randomized?
Literally Titan.
Leads to Marsh Top. Couple boxes here.
That is boxes, so you got nothing to do but check him. He popped the cabin, right?
He might not have. If he doesn't like these, he gets to reset all the way back to the Titan's cave. And then walk down to Earth Cave, check that entrance.
It's gone.
Spellzapp with that lit 3-stick is just gonna cruise through the rest of the stuff.
Mm-hmm. Who needs a black mage when you have a victor?
Copper +7. That's pretty nice.
Better than the wood +5.
We're gonna walk that out. I like it.
Yep. Some more exploration.
Grant Kick's pointing out something in the chat that I had not considered. Spellzapp might not know that he can equip that katana pre-class change.
Oh, he hasn't equipped it yet? Or rather, he hasn't gone back. I mean, I'm sure he's gone back for it. I know he got the stick.
Yeah, he fished it out. Will is checking ordeals, but ordeals isn't incentivized. Only the fiend floors are. So,
I mean, it's something. I would do the same. You might not be thinking. You might not be thinking that. In the moment. And even if he knows, I would still check it regardless.
Yeah, I mean, he's walking through it. I mean, he might find a lit stick in here that helps him and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff that he can find. He makes it through pretty darn fast too.
You might find a ribbon. I mean, it's still early enough for them where equipment is important. So
feels odd saying it's early. Watching Spellzapp and WillBloodworth play at 45 minutes.
I know. But I still don't think Spellzapp is equipped yet to unless he equips that katana to take on Lich. Oh, dud so far, and thank goodness this.
Look at what was it
on Spellzapp's side. Wow.
Look at what was in the Earth Cave chest.
It's as if DC's just wants the champ to just completely body people. That's so unfair. Will found all this nice, just found this nice loophole. Like, alright, bet. Look at all this extra space I opened up, and his Spellzapp's like, yeah, I'm just gonna grab the ship.
Yeah, because
he's also got the. Go ahead.
Yeah, because you're right. Because we'll check this, and he knows there's basically nothing there. So kind of a waste of time. Look, the news that Will has though is Spellzapp is gonna go check all those entrances too.
Yeah, that's true.
Spellzapp's definitely got the levels and the exploration over Will, so Will's got some catching up to do. But I don't think it's in.
Oh, it's nothing that can't be covered, As soon as he makes one, Galaxy Brain play and finds something, early provoker that Spellzapp doesn't, and then finds Nuke, it's over.
Yep. So, I mean, for example, too, if Will just goes down here and he goes to the Ice Cave entrance and that has the floater in it, and he picks that up, he's not even going to miss that boat. He doesn't even care about it.
Nope. Yep. Well, there goes some pee.
To be certain, though, to a point of Falconic in chat, WillBloodworth would have saw that boat 20 minutes ago had he just, Ooh, but WillBloodworth finds Elflin.
That's a better find, in my opinion. It's good to know it's here, if nothing else. Ooh, level 3 nuke. So yes, the ninja will be able to get. Does the ninja get? Yeah, the ninja will be able to line that one thing.
Yep, the ninja will be able to learn Nuke. Level 3 white magic is trash.
I believe I saw a lamp. The Almighty. Life 2. There you go. Was it worth it? Yes, it was.
Harm 3 and
Spellzapp
heal.
gets a chime. Pardon?
Yeah, Spellzapp found the chime. Everything looking good. WillBloodworth found the town. Ooh, Spellzapp has enough levels for exit though, so that's gonna really let him kick into high gear here. Gold plus 9 for cheap.
Was it worth it finding Elflin? Yes, it was, for the gold races in Life 2 alone. I mean, yes, you have the ship on Spellzapp's side. I'm not saying that that's not important. But in a seed like this, I think finding Life 2 this early is equally as valuable. Because now you're a walking, let's do it.
Spellzapp's headed there next, so.
So how do you feel about what's going on so far, just in terms of Spellzapp having more levels in the ship, but with WillBloodworth obviously coming up on Elflin? How do you feel the seeds going so far for both of them?
I think for both runners, finding on-rack was huge. Just being able to have those cabins to be able to get around and, stick it out with, because we got limited sweepers and things like that. So it's definitely big. Spellzapp found Lefane.
Ooh. And we do know where the slab is, so once we find Melman, that'll put a lot of things together. And we have Lefanish hospitality on, which is good, because that would have been nicely evil if we did.
Will is getting given the business by some sea snakes here.
Yep. Nah, he was able to get away, which is cool.
Oh, we just bought those. We just bought those.
And they weren't worth that much, so.
Spellzapp about to be relieved that he is going to find Elflin here.
Mm-hmm. And Spellzapp gonna be very happy.
I was hoping he was going to buy a lamp. I'm sad now.
Me too. I was hoping to get it for the people. But he will get that life too, that's for sure, and heal 2. And probably harm 3. Ooh, fog 2, that's a better decision, in my opinion. You've already got
Spellzapp, big fan of the fog strats. So
fog definitely does work in this type of seed.
Will pops in, sees Lefane, says no. Says reset.
Yep. Good info though.
We know we have a slab. We have Lefane. We could, we could find Melman and need to turn the slab in for the floater.
Mm-hmm.
Because unlike some seeds of Final Fantasy 1 Randomizer, where in normal entrance and floor shuffler with the progression turned on with the docks up there, you could pot. There are some seeds where you could finish floaterless, so you don't need the airship to actually win. But in entrance and floor shuffle, it's much less likely that you'll be able to do it without it. There's so many entrances are in the Cardi Islands.
Mm-hmm. And with Deep Topher as well, that also just creates more logic for it to be not impossible, but very unlikely that it's floatable.
And Spellzapp has the chime, so he can go most anywhere that isn't the Cardi Islands right now. WillBloodworth picking
But
up,
Will,
coming back, picking up that slab.
I think it's a good play. You have the money for it. Money at this point isn't a concern, especially when you've got Life 2 at your disposal. You're really hoping to see what? Melman or Provoca Fade. That's it. So
Ruse is going to be a huge spell.
ooh,
We
I
want
did
to
not
see
think of that.
we want to see Ruse and Provoca for sure.
That's true. Or Ruse Stick.
A Ruse stick would obviously be ideal. 2 of them actually, but
Yeah, these waterways are just so many memories of just being bodied. Especially when you learn how to traverse the map, you know? Just many times. Just almost getting there and then Karib just bodying you with thunder. Great memories.
yeah, that river system. Those fish always seem to roll something nasty, you know. They got
Exactly.
Fire 2 or Blaze.
It's disgusting. And they have the worst looking sprites as well, so it's like they do that for vengeance. Heal 3, okay.
Okay, I mean, we'll probably have charges. I mean, most people would say, "Oh, level heal 3 at level 8, skip it." But at some point, if you need it, these runners are going to have charges. So,
Oh, definitely. It's good to see. And plus, I mean, now you know Fade is gonna roll into 5 or 2. We've seen 6, right?
we've seen Onrad,
Actually,
or we saw Crescent, yep, but we have not
yes,
seen the
we've seen
magic shops
Crescent.
in Gaia yet.
And that's true. That's what I was about to say. We haven't seen Gaia yet, so there is another opportunity to roll it.
Yep, and remember too that
Another
level.
thing I always
Go ahead, Justice. Sorry.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
Another thing too that remember earlier too the Knight and Ninja max HP is bumped up for this seed, so it's 9. So that level 4 nuke, we're actually going to have 9 casts of it at some point.
That's dope. Now, one thing that just seems like in the side of the seed, which I always find, just a testament to the runners is piecing everything together. Like, because of how all the logic is in this seed, you have to spend time at least denoting this is this, this place is this, and so on and so forth. Because if you don't, you're just going to get confused. You're not going to know where anything is. So being able to do that on the fly, it's insane.
Yeah, I'm really slow at this because I stop and I write like all the entrances down and stuff. So, because my memory is bad.
Likewise. But I mean, at this level, you might surmise they might even have a Google Drive open with just locations, and then they've been able to say oh, this place is this and so on. There goes those Caribs. Almost an hour in. At this point, I don't feel like it's early in the seed, but I definitely feel we've got a long way to go. I mean, 57 minutes in, I believe Dan just at level 10 on WillBloodworth side, so
Yeah, if you're almost an hour in and you're level 10, you're probably not feeling good.
this is one of those seeds where feelings are out the window. You just gotta do it.
Will's checking the chest in the spider room, hoping to find some.
Wow, mermaids.
Where did Spellzapp find mermaids?
We haven't. Excuse me, an Armrak location.
This is incentivized. He could find the floater here.
You could, or if nothing else, find a ribbon. Like, it's been an hour, we haven't seen a ribbon yet. Ooh, and you called it the floater. Oh my goodness. What a great find. And it's mermaids, so you don't have to worry about no encounters. Get all your chests. You're still crossing your fingers for, maybe a ribbon. Or another stick of glory. Masa, potentially.
Yeah, that kind of...
I mean, even if it's just money you find, that floater made everything great.
Yeah, I mean, he finds a silver +7, which isn't bad. I mean, we had those gold +9s, but... yeah, that floater's huge for Spellzapp, because Will doesn't even have the boat yet. So...
Nope. Ooh.
Melman as well.
And we find life and cure 4. That's what you want to see.
Okay, we like both of those. Not typically at the same level, but, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. We've got life 2 already at an earlier level, so I don't feel bad about that at all.
Yeah, definitely put Spellzapp firmly in the lead at the current moment. Just has access to the whole world now.
Yep, so he'll be able to piece the chain together no matter what. He's got considerably good levels. He's found virtually everything he needs to in terms of spells, minus Fade, really. And I mean, with the stick, the Lit 3 stick, you don't need Fade. It's just a nice to have.
The question in chat by me, just right now, Spellzapp's definitely in the lead. Has the boat, has the floater. WillBloodworth, he knows he's going after his boat. He doesn't know it's the boat, but it's there. So, Spellzapp's doing a play that I really like, which is sailing up to Ordeals. It's a lot quicker to check that Ordeals location on a boat than it is airship, provided you're up there already. And he finds the armory.
Wow. You go from mermaids to armory.
All you need. You don't need to open any more boxes after this.
Maybe not. All you need to do now is just find some worms that are, like mealworms, and then you're like, oh my gosh, are you serious? Worms on the trap top? We won't find it, of course, because it's, it wouldn't be that. Life isn't that good, but...
Right, we might actually see him open a lot more boxes in this seed, especially if we don't find a lot of defensive items, because we need something like a ruse stick if we're gonna make it through all these bosses.
Yep. Money so far. Money.
Also, we're really hoping fast. Yeah, there we go. There's the ship by WillBloodworth. We're also really hoping that fast is in Provoca.
Yes, we are.
Because that spell is definitely a huge boon in order for fighting those heavily clamped bosses.
Mm-hmm. And see that life too, you're just like, yeah, it's all good. Back to life. But so far, Armory is proven to be a dud. Well, gonna get some peas out of it. Right away. Maybe the hairpin chest? Give you some value?
Looks like he's going hairpin.
And WillBloodworth was able to get out with his ship, I do believe. Or am I...
Maybe he did not.
Maybe Chad can help us out.
He's playing Dude, Where's My Boat? I believe if you find it in Northwest Castle, it spawns it in the Alpha.
Quad X helmet.
Okay,
There
we'll
we
take
go.
it.
That's nice. A quad. Yes, we will. Anything that thief can spam, especially when you know you can just quad exit. Yep. So it ain't Afer. It ain't something that you don't need.
All right, Will's in the boat, and he is on the seas. He's explored most of the other areas that Zap did pre-boat. He did them with a canoe, so we'll be interested to see where he decides to go.
Hmm. Sailing the high seas.
Spring tournament all over again.
Oh, yep, it's WillBloodworth taking advantage of that encounter table.
Oh, WillBloodworth, you're doing the right thing.
There we go.
There we go, Will. That's what you need to do.
Yep. Run away from the ankylos. Yep. I don't care what level you are, you never want to see the ankylos or red ankylos.
Yeah, you just don't fight those enemies. They punch too hard. They have too much stats. They hit
Yep.
too hard. Will is going to be
Exactly.
extremely pleased to find his floater here.
Yep, and that does not. And now all of a sudden, this is. And even though it was always a race, it definitely opens it up now. And Will actually has the slab, and he will find Elvin, where Spellzapp did not have the slab. He was a no. But he has the bottle, so he will be able to check this out right now.
Yep, finds a Fade
Fade
level
was
7.
level 7.
That's not the worst. Like we said, we're probably going to be 50 when we finish. I'd be shocked if we weren't.
Yeah, exactly. So that's not bad at all. Guillotine. And ooh, level 8 wall. We haven't seen the ribbon so far, so
Yeah, no ribbons is going to be trouble. The MDef growth on these light warriors isn't fantastic. So cracks and zaps and things and poisons and toxics and things like that start to look really gross. Spellzapp finds the tail. That's a huge pickup.
yes, it is. Does Will have the bottle?
I do not believe that Will has the bottle.
Well, we're gonna get the slab trans. And is this even randomized? As a Cardia Isle is indeed a Cardia Isle. Dragon plus 7 will be nice and money. And we found the Agama floor. Dwight, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. That's just I stepped away for just a second. I apologize.
All good, all good. I thought Discord was doing Discord.
It often does Discord things, but not in the... So we're gonna have both runners in the air, pedal to the metal. What are they looking for, Duchess? What do you think they need to be able to finish up here besides the essentials, the loot key and the orbs?
I mean, you want a ribbon, if nothing else, for that white. because getting through Topher, you gotta get through Topher. Just that simple. So you, if nothing else, keep that white mage up so you can cast those life twos. I would really want to, but I'm okay with just having one because I need my white mage to survive. But that's what I would really be looking for. You've got the tail, and then obviously you want to find Bahamut as well, just so maybe you can pick up that nuke. And then yeah, go ham. But that's it in my opinion. Bahamut, and then you gotta find a ribbon. But we are coming in on greater than less than. Or is that greater than less than?
This is greater than less than. Yep.
No, it's not. Oh yeah, it is. So we're gonna check out the entries.
We need to find, hopefully, Temper in Provoca or Fast.
Oh yeah, that's important.
And we need to find where Invis 2 is and where Ruse is, and hope that they're not on the same level.
That's true. Well, we found Bahamut, so that's great. Now, Temper over Fast, because we've got the Katana 9, I'm willing to sacrifice not getting Temper at a good level, and so long as I can get Fast. Does that make sense?
Spellzapp in the Katana immediately that he could have equipped before, which we'll make fun of in chat.
Absolutely.
In the video afterwards, for sure.
Will gets the key. So that's one part of the chain opened up, which is very good because Spellzapp does not have the key or the...
Correct, and that they also, these runners know where Corneria Castle is as well, so they can go check that incentive location.
Yep. The key is great to find because one, it's necessary, but I mean, it just allows you to open all those chests that you could be restricted to. And in these type of settings where, you know, nothing's vanilla in terms of interests, it's good to be able to say, oh, I can open this chest, I can open this chest.
Absolutely, I agree wholeheartedly.
Now, greater than less than, will it give us a ribbon? Quake +5, Catcall +5. Another Aether plus... Ooh, ribbon +7. There we go. We finally got ourselves a ribbon as Will finds the rod. Ice 2 +5 gauntlet.
You'll take that gauntlet. That's better than nothing. But that ribbon's a big find for Spellzapp. And it gives a nice 8 absorb, too.
Yes, that ribbon is huge. You also found a Quake +5 something. So,
I think it's a defense sword.
Spam some cake. Ooh. Spam some cake. You got, does he have the Quad X helmet? Because that's good options. You know, spam some cake. Also have a Quad X. It's good to be able to have some spam.
Quake, particularly effective on Lich 1 and Lich 2. That's what kind of you had those for. Which, honestly, like, in these flags with the scaling that these bosses have, that might be legitimate because being able to give Lich's cake will mean that those are charges that you're not using.
Absolutely.
Another Quake sword?
There you go.
Yep, this is a Dangu seed officially because we have two Quake weapons.
Cannot go wrong with Quake.
Spellzapp finds
Garland on Spellzapp side.
Yeah, Garland. Garland goes down in a couple of quick hits, and he rescues the princess. Knows where that's at. Can go check that. Can go check that too.
Exactly. Put your F's in chat for Garland, people. And WillBloodworth has the rod, so feeling really good about this. So actually, we're seeing two different sides of, you know, progression, so to speak. You don't have the loot yet on Spellzapp's side, but Will having the key and now the rod opens up two different possibilities. What if he finds the loot? Spellzapp's in a better position in terms of levels, but right now, WillBloodworth has some of the chain that Spellzapp doesn't. And although he will find it, who's to say that he doesn't come across a loot right now? That would be a game changer, right?
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, if WillBloodworth goes into quote-unquote no mode, right? But he finds boxes.
Oh, he finds boxes. It was a good thought. Maybe from Asa. And you find a cure for your troubles. Congratulations. Give him a round of applause for the almighty Pure Pot.
F's in chat for that Pure Pot. It will be forever in that chest. Spellzapp? Yeah, finds dwarves. We don't have anything to turn in there.
Oh, I forgot Spellzapp doesn't have the key.
Yep, Spellzapp does not have the key. So, don't worry though, WillBloodworth's over here. We're gonna get to see those boxes. Will open them.
Yep.
2 dragon armors. 2.
Spellzapp does have the chime, so you will actually be able to check it.
Yep, he does have the
What if
cube.
this leads to? What if this leads to Tiamat?
If this leads to Tiamat, Spellzapp resets.
Ooh, some quake in their lives. They just went straight down. And those levels are looking great. Do we have the herb? No, we don't.
So Elfling Castle, a good place to know about if you do find the herb. Ooh, Spellzapp finds the marsh split.
Going down.
We'll find Sarda. Have we seen Sarda yet?
We have not seen Sarda yet, so this is good for something.
Oh yeah, we have.
The cube.
We must have missed Spellzapp going there.
Yeah, you're right.
And Will doesn't have exit because I don't think he's been to Crescent Lake yet.
Which is fine though. I mean, he has all the essentials to be able to make it out of here. Harm 3, plus he's got life 2, so he'll be able to bring At least bring that beef up. Ooh, that's your last one.
Spellzapp finding a nice floor. Always nice to find this floor. No encounters on it. Easy. Ooh, Marsh Bottom.
And he does not have the keys, unfortunately. Once again, the key would be nice to think just check everything. But you're
Grabbing that.
Checking incentivized checks.
Better Trap Treasure is on, and so this check is good. Oh, that's big.
Yes, it is.
But this is not an incentive chest, so he won't find an incentive item in there. But he finds a Vorpal +7, so that's pretty good.
Fall +2 axe.
It'll do in a pinch, I suppose.
Spellzapp, get out of there.
Spellzapp deciding not to go for the eyes just yet, I wonder. I wonder why.
Nah, I think right now he wants to do some exploration. Get that taken care of. Once you have everything pieced together, you know where the eyes are. So. be Grush's play. Even though you could have just exited out of doing the mini grind, right? Because we
Right.
find Provoka.
Ooh, Provoka's a big find. We have Saber.
And
That'll
we
do.
got Saber. And Lock. Happy to see it. And Ruse.
Level
Our
2 magic
spells
was
just ridiculous.
endgame loaded. Spells we're going to need for the late game are in there.
Yep. You want it fast. You know what I mean? There are things you wanted over those, but I mean, you got what you. Can you ask for more than, Saber with the Katana 9?
We got a couple questions in chat. Any loose? No. There are no loose items in this set. NPCs are incentivized, Corneria locked, and the Fiend dungeons. Greggly Puff, what's the boss scaling? The boss scaling is clamped at 200% to 350% on stats. And I think it's 400 to 450 in HP.
You are correct. And we have the TNT on Spellzapp side.
Spellzapp is a little
Feels
ahead in the exploration area for those just joining us. But WillBloodworth has the
Kinda.
key
Yep.
and is able to open some more boxes. Spellzapp has more levels, but I think that's make-upable at this point just because there's so much game left.
Yeah, and there's also an eye grind that Will's gonna find, so he's definitely make-upable. Love giving out those A for 9s.
And don't try to use Blaze against our team. It won't work.
Nope. So the key didn't provide anything that good, but still good to check.
Once Will finds the Temple of Fiends, he will be able to check the trap chests there. So there's that. There's that.
Mhm.
I don't think Will have. Does Will have the bottle? Oh, if the tracker says he does, he does. So we're good there. So he'll find his tail here. So that's something he'll be very happy about.
Absolutely. It spells that finds the crystal. And we haven't seen Latoya yet.
Yeah, I wonder where she could be hiding at.
I'm gonna guess behind the Oxy Hill, which we have not seen yet. We've seen Onrad.
Very true.
We don't have the Oxy Hill.
Will must not have the bottle because he just left without talking to the fairy. So either he had the bottle and forgot that he used it and opened the bottle, or he doesn't have the bottle yet.
I'm gonna see the herb turn.
Yeah, I definitely think Will doesn't have the bottle because he doesn't have exit either, and that was both in Crescent Lake, which is in Elfland, because the Sky 2 floor.
We do get the adamant, so we'll get another turn in. Pardon me for just a moment. I'm gonna step away for about 30-45 seconds.
You are completely fine, Duchess. I'll try to do my best to hold the fort down till you come back.
Thanks.
Who spells that? Picking up the ox ale from the Dwarven Smith. He knows where Onrek is. He will probably go, maybe check it out. Ooh, WillBloodworth. Finding a ribbon in the key-locked Elfland chests. That is big. That means there's 2 ribbons in the seed for these runners to have access to. That's excellent. WillBloodworth walking on his ribbon. Short walk, and he makes it out. So... Where's Will heading next here? He is going to go to Elfland to check out to not leave a loose end behind, because he knows. Because these runners are top tier. They know exactly which places they explored and exactly which places they didn't. So they're going to go tying up those loose ends that they couldn't quite get to in the early game. As I say that, I think Will's actually going to Onrak, because I think he knows this one.
And I am back.
And it looks like Spellzapp either went to Crescent Lake when he intended to go to Onrak, or went here on purpose. Oh, we got Invis 2 at level 6. That's nice. Welcome back, Duchess.
Thank you. I heard that there was a ribbon found on Will's side, and I saw that Spellzapp picked up.
Yep, Spellzapp picked up an Oxale, and Will found a ribbon in Key-Locked Elfland.
Nice. Yeah, Will's really gonna want to find Onrak. But he's on his way now, right? This chain leads him to it, correct?
This chain does lead to Onrak, but Will already knows that. I wonder what he's going to Onrak for. Because he doesn't have the Oxale, Spellzapp does. Will needs to find Crescent Lake.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. He needs to find Crescent Lake. I mix those two up. So...
Because once Will finds Crescent Lake, he might just be going to buy more cabins. Or he has plenty of cabins, never mind.
I think he got his towns confused. He needs to find Crescent.
He actually doesn't know what's down here, I think. I don't think he actually made it to Crescent. Spellzapp is going to give us the first look at the Oxial entrance.
What have we seen still? We've seen, I think, all of Volcano, most of Sky, a little bit of Sea.
Spellzapp finding Mirage 1. Gonna open these boxes. I like this. Still looking for gear.
Gotta be done. You might find a random Masa to throw on the white page. And then that's it. Once I find the Masa, I'm good. I don't need it, but if I had it... I'm trying to commentate his curse, and not today. I've seen more pro rings than you can count in this seed, though.
Yeah, you know, the seed expected you to take 4 Light Warriors, but we're only taking 2, so we only need 2 pro rings tonight.
Fair enough.
Hey,
and we come up on Matoya.
There's where Matoya was hiding.
And she was behind the Oxio.
Yep, just like you said. You called that. And she has the crown.
Right sometimes. Well, there we go. We haven't seen Astos yet, have we?
I don't believe... You know, I think we saw it briefly. If we saw it, Danny will know. Our wonderful tracker Danny tonight.
Shoutouts. Holds the community down all the time.
Yep, all the time. Most of the wonderful races that you all see, whether it's tournament races, Irongol, Danny has a hand in them somewhere.
Exactly. She's Big Mama to all of us. Picking up Warp, it's clutch.
We have seen Northwest Castle. It is in Gaia. The Gaia entrance leads to
Have you
Northwest
seen-
Castle.
Have you seen Vanilla Gaia?
Yep, it's in the Mirage.
Yes, we are finally about to see it. This is Astos. But Spellzapp still doesn't have the key. And as y'all can see, Astos is scaled because 443 did not kill him.
Did Will make it out of Crescent with his bottle?
What'd you say?
Did Will make it out of Crescent with his bottle?
I was
would
not
hope so,
paying
I mean-
attention, unfortunately.
All you have to do is stay at the end and reset.
Yes,
So
I saw a bottle. I peeped bottle, so he made it out.
apparently Spellzapp has the loot. Spellzapp has the loot, and
Ooh.
I miss where it was.
Yeah, me too. But
Oh,
that's clutch.
Astos had it.
Oh, there we go. And one. Ooh, so we have a little surprise in the form of Spellzapp's like, nah. But we have found Lich, Carrie, and now Tiamat. The only one we haven't found is Kraken.
Spellzapp going to translate that slab. We know he needs to do that. Because now they got the key here. Danny coming up big says we did see Kraken. It was in Ordeals.
Oh, so we have the pieces to the puzzle.
We have all the pieces to the puzzle. We just need levels and gear.
Mm-hmm. I'm of the mindset for Spellzapp, all you need is levels. You got a ribbon. And a katana plus 9.
I'm a little nervous, I think, with this scaling going in, even at 50. I might, if I'm Spellzapp, once I get my key, I'm probably gonna go try to hunt down my key locks, stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
just to check and see what I get, because, you know, a nuke stick, a ruse stick, an invis 2 sword, something like that could be huge.
Mm-hmm. But we've seen most of the key lock chests, so haven't we? Besides Marsh Bottom.
And Temple of Fiends.
Oh yeah, and Topher.
Spellzapp will check those key lock fiend trap. Call him that now. When he gets his key, before he finishes this seed, he'll check those trap treasures in the key lock Temple of Fiends. He loves them.
Mm-hmm.
He knows that better trap treasures on. He's like, there's always something good in there. Will finds the Quad X helmet. Could be useful. He's taking the time to pick it up. So
Yeah, I like the combo of Quad X helmet plus Quake, plus like the Quake sword. Gives you something to click.
exactly, you know, nothing like a cheeky Quad X when you think the fiend's low at the end of a
Mhm.
fight.
Was there anything good down here?
No, there was nothing. This is just a whiff. The only thing that's good here is an Agama tile, but when you have access to an eye tile, not sure why.
quick levels.
Yeah, I mean, take its
Makes
Magnificus.
sense. With all the excuse me.
That white
Yeah, I
mage
mean
hitting
with
hard, 480 damage with that dragon sword. Wow.
Not playing 3 hits, 582 on a crit. Yeah, and I mean honestly, that's a pretty good grind time with all the scaling, getting 3,000 per. You're gonna be able to round 9,000 in 60 seconds.
Yeah, Spellzapp. Spellzapp has a lot of the key items too. So, that max EXP. He knows he's gonna need levels. You know, this tile is free. This doesn't advance the encounter table at all. So.
It's not, it's not the grind tile you wish you had. You wish you had like 9 Meduses that were just paper, with the lipstick, but you take what you can get.
Yeah, I mean, don't talk bad about this tile. Greggly Puffs in chat. This is his favorite. Look, it's just our first look at key-locked Northwest Castle, because Spellzapp didn't have the key when he came here. Finds a whole lot of nothing. A phantom tile. Goodie.
Ouch. And Spellzapp has turned us into what we like to call the art of the grind.
Are there any Agama facts in chat? Does anybody have any Agama facts today?
Would be a perfect time for it.
We'll
now,
find
this is a staunch difference. But
Will finds the Bridge of Destiny is thinking about it. He's thinking. I don't think he's going in there because you got to fight Wormack. So.
See, the staunch difference right now is Spellzapp is nearly 20 levels above WillBloodworth. And all that time he spent in 2 different grinds, and that's taken at least 20 minutes. Maybe not 20 minutes, but 12. I'm thinking, because he definitely spent quite a bit of the grind initially on those mummies a few times. And WillBloodworth has done a grind, but nothing to the extent that Spellzapp has, so that's a considerable time. Excuse me.
Yeah, this is Spellzapp is definitely working on his end game. I wonder if we'll see Do you think Spellzapp has the gear to complete the game? Just needs the levels? I think you were saying that earlier. Do you still feel that same way?
I mean, he's the champ, and that's how I would feel in a seat like this. You can't go asking for a whole bunch. You have a ribbon. You have level 4 life 2. So you've got the charges. You've got 9 of them. If you keep that white mage alive, along with the Katana 9, you've got Saber. Make it work. You know what I mean? Hold A and pray. Make it work. I think that's what I would do, because at this point, I mean, you can spend the additional 45 minutes potentially seeking every chest, because you're going to find something. But do you want to sink all that time and then potentially give Will, the time to actually grind up and then just make it anyway? So, plus, like you said, he's gonna check those incentivized chests in Topher, and that's your last gambit. But yeah, I would just grind up and go, kill these fiends and make it work.
Yeah, and Quad X misses on the pirates, by the way.
Ooh. And then pirates are actually bodying WillBloodworth today. Does he have the lipstick?
He does not. It's an hour and 38 minutes into a seed, and WillBloodworth gets bodied by the pirates.
He still doesn't have any reliable AoE.
Correct. He has the tail, but no idea where Bahamut is.
This is rough. Look, Spellzapp's going. He's getting some shopping done. I think he's gonna go fight these fiends. The fiends are a good indicator too, based on your leveling. The fiends are a good indicator of, alright, if the fiends are hard, you already know, yeah, I need to grind more. But if they're not looking that difficult, it at least gives you a feeling of, alright, Topher might feel this way. Even though they're two different scaling points. Does that make sense?
Yeah, the first fiend fights are scaled in the same way, but they're so much worse than the refights that it definitely is good. You want to get it out of the way and get it done. So Spellzapp gonna give us our first orb. It's an hour 39 minutes. He's gonna lead off with a ruse. Going with hold strats, and it hits.
Ooh.
7 hits for 1,000 damage from the Katana 9.
And that's without a saber or anything.
6 hits, 989.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you would love to see Temper, you'd love to see Fast, but you have Saber. You've got Life 4. This feels like you can get it done.
You want to talk about bodied? Spellzapp just put that carry on the flow. Turns out Katana 9 hits hard.
Well, y'all, if y'all ever slept on the Thief, which I definitely have more than once, this is a seed to be like, nah. And he have lock, so I mean, that's always good to see as well, because that white mage is also swinging. It's definitely doing some work.
Will's finding his eye tile there, and he's level 18
that's
now.
What you need to see.
Yep, he knows it's there.
Well, you need to take that for a little bit.
I don't think he's going to take this for very long, because he wants to make sure he gets enough charges on a ninja, but he might take this for a second, at least to get him enough to get him exit.
Fair enough.
Oh, we got an X-Fur on Lich. He's defenseless. Quake and done.
Wow. Look at these strats, people. Are you kidding me? 30-second liches. We saw hold strats. We saw X-Fur strats. Only thing we want to see is the lamp strats, which they didn't buy. So unfortunately, I'm really still butthurt about that. But that's a whole other thing. Spellzapp is, however, about to try and line his third orb.
Spellzapp telling Lich 1, hey, last time, not this time.
The old Reggie Phil Ames, my body is ready.
WillBloodworth has given us a look at key-locked Marsh Cave, which finds this slime tile, and he finds a lit stick in there. Wow.
There we go. I had to clap.
That's a huge find for WillBloodworth.
It changes everything. Now he has reliable AoE, so he's good to go. However, I would still switch that on to the white mage. Just a little bit more utility.
Hey, pirates. I got a little something for you, if I'm WillBloodworth.
You coming back? Oh, yeah. Hopefully he finds a Masa in this chest, because that would validate everything as well. Like, it's already been validated with the stick, but please, just give him a Masa.
An Agi plus 8. The fighter has many pieces of equipment that are very good. Unfortunately, we can't use any of them.
9. AG plus 8, and Robot Chicken on the left.
We got robots.
And
Tornado.
Tornado, not bad. Ruse. Lock. And another ruse. Another lock. Another ruse.
Warmech is missing the white mage. That's good.
Going for a swing. Cure 4. 541, respectable damage.
Will finds another ribbon in Marsh Cave.
Excellent. Nuclear coming out. 5
Nuclear
down,
coming
5
out.
left. That's what we want to see. Come on, we got some. Ooh, no,
Oh,
Blaze
no.
wrong, unfortunately. But that's okay. You know, look. All we gotta do is cure for ourselves. We're rused up. Exactly. We're gonna miss and we're gonna swing. We've already got over 800 done. So
3 hits,
we'll take what
107.
we can get.
129.
Respectable.
Tornado comes out. I think this white mage is going to be able to do it, but it's going to be
Mhm.
it's going to be a few more turns. Oh, there's a nuclear coming out. 2 hits, 2 damage. That's no good. Got to pop a cure 4 here.
Gotta do it. Hold in prayer.
The only thing you fear is a crit by this Warmech.
Yep. But you're getting misses, so keep that whole day in prayer. Blaze. Another miss. 1 damage.
Tornado.
Ooh.
Might see a cure 4 for safety.
Yeah, we've still got enough charges, and it's not in the light 2 slot. Definitely popping that cure 4.
We're hitting for 1 damage. That's not good. There's 2 hits for 134 critical. That's good.
Another miss.
There's the
went
nuclear.
off. You feel good. Another
3 hits,
nuclear
3
went
damage.
off. 86.
Spellzapp needs to...
3 hits, 3 damage. 125.
Blaze. 3 hits, 254. That's good. 3 hits for 3. That's not good. 125. There's a tornado. Got to pop another cure 4.
Definitely want to cure 4. Okay, we got a miss. That's good. We should be able to
Zoe
do this.
doing work. I'm hoping so. When's this Warmech going down? So much HP? Keep punching, Warmech. Don't nuclear, no.
That's fine. Low roll. 117.
Blaze coming out.
Mm-hmm.
2 hits, 212. Warmech still standing.
And you
Spells
definitely
up.
gotta use your last cure 4, which is fine.
Alright, last cure 4. Here we go. Can Zoe come through in
We're
the
gonna be able
clutch?
to do this.
Swing, 1 damage. Nuclear, 232. Zoe's at 308. 3 hits for 89. Warmech still standing.
89.
Blaze for 62. 2 hits, 112.
112.
Come on,
Cure-
Zoe, let's
You
go.
might wanna use cure 2. Use cure 2.
3 hits, tornado.
124.
I'm clenched.
I gotta use it. Gotta go for the.
I like the swing on Spellzapp. 3 hits, 126. No.
126.
112. No. Miss.
112. Miss.
Swing.
Come
2
on,
hits,
come on.
112. Oh, Warmech punches again.
Miss.
Poison, 35. Not
Poison.
enough. Oh, it's a miss from Zoe.
Oh,
Nuclear.
man.
Spellzapp goes down.
Oh no!
Get your F's and chat out for the champion.
What a doozy. Nuclear's left and right.
Maybe we'll see Spellzapp switch that white mage to the top slot. Yeah. No.
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 Continually proving us wrong. Lock. Ruse. Might spread the ruses around this time.
You can't spread ruse around. It doesn't target, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, you're right. Lock.
I mean, this didn't work last time, so
Doesn't he have Invis?
does not have Invis 2. But I feel like maybe Spellzapp thinks if he gets enough locks out, he'll have enough Cure Force to take care of it. Oh, we're going
Yeah.
X for Quake.
Ineffective. More locks.
Yeah, maybe if you get all the locks out, he got like 6 stacks of lock, I think. one for the
See,
memes.
the problem here is last time he still got off over 900 damage with the thief before it went down. So you still have to make all that up. Ooh, defenseless.
Oh, he muted him!
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Okay, y'all, so obviously I don't know what I'm talking about. The champ is the champ. It's like every time I say something, Spellzapp's just like, let me body you real quick, son. What?
Alright, so let's think about this. It's 1:49, we'll call it. We'll give him a couple seconds. What time will he be done?
I'm
with
gonna
this
call
fight?
1:52:17.
1:52:17. So
This is so clutch. Like the mute worked, and the ruse is not getting through. I mean, you got max evade up, so this is amazing.
I think it's gonna take longer than 1:52:17. I think it's
think
gonna
so?
be. I think it'll be 1:55 before this fight gets over.
Nah, I'm thinking that we'll get enough crits in there where it's gonna eventually stack up, and we'll get to 5,000. I hope. Does WillBloodworth have mute?
I don't know, but I'll tell you what, he won't be used. I don't think he'll use these strats. I have to admit, I don't think I would have thought to try this. I'll tell you that.
See, this is what separates. Like, this is why he's a champion Irongol. You know what I mean? Because I would have never thought to use this. But in saying that, I've been running some challenge sheets, and I mean, this completely makes me rethink everything. Because there have been times where, like, maybe mute would have done it for me.
How did Zoe take damage?
One of the hits got through.
Oh, the one Warmat crit? Wow.
Yep. But it feels good to know you got crits still back road, and you still got 3 more life cure 4s to go out.
Spellzapp is actually switching to the lit 7-stick strats, which I kind of like. You get more consistent damage.
Mm-hmm. Anywhere between, it's looking like anywhere between. Ooh, nice. Throwing in the swing every now and again. Feeling like you get the crit loop. There we
Get a
go.
spell crit loop.
Alright, hit the 1. Got about a minute from about 1:52:17.
I gotta admit, the mute on Warmac is something we're gonna be talking about for a while, I think.
Yeah, that's just like the revolutionary strats. That's like if you ask the seer actually, oh, how do you beat Warmac? Oh, bro, like, should have just expert him and then muted him, obviously. Like, come on, Dragon Sword, White Mage. Oh, Quake strats. Threw one out for cheeky. 98 damage.
If that Quake would have landed, that would have been hilarious.
That would have been the GOAT play.
I mean, I feel like the extra mute was the GOAT play, but I'm hanging a poster up on my wall.
152.36.
Nice. Get out of here, Warmac. Immediately exits and save because he doesn't want to do that again if Tiamat kills him.
Nope.
What a fight. I'll be picking up expert and harder flags if I see the opportunity.
Absolutely. Totally made me rethink everything. We talk about memeing these, lamps, etc., but that was real. Extra.
Yeah, yeah, that was definitely not a meme strat by any means. He knew to do that and was trying to do that.
As Zoe's at level 43, didn't even see the levels. Yeah, you're feeling good if you're honestly you're feeling good if your Spellzapp. Like your white mage took care of War Mech. Granted, of course, you had to get the X off, etc., etc. Those are unique strats. But still, I mean, you're feeling good. At least I am. As WillBloodworth is finally able to level up. And you're also feeling good if you're Will as well. That's just one of those moments, no matter how late in the seed, I don't care if it's, 3 hours, you find the tail, you feel good. That's a bit of a...
Absolutely, and if your Spellzapp, that white mage is going to have to do the work throughout this seed, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I think we're going to... That's not the only, one boss versus one white mage that we're going to see.
So, to be honest, what I said earlier, I might have to recant that statement. You might want to take the time to go find potentially Masa. I mean, not to say that the Dragon Sword isn't going to get it done. It definitely got it done. But knowing that your white mage is going to be the play, you might just want to find an item. You might just want to find maybe Masa.
Can't say I hate that strategy, or maybe Dragon Sword 9 is probably better than the Masa.
You think so? Yeah, I guess with the crit value, you think it would be with Vanilla Masa?
What I'd be looking for is like a ruse stick or something, like a defense sword. If we could find a defense sword, we could use that. We could use that ninja.
We did find that defense sword though, right? In the Quake 5, right?
Yeah, but ruse could have rolled to a different item, right? Could it be like a ruse helmet or something?
Yeah, ruse helmet. You're right. There are still some obscure chests that you can go check. There's that one in C all the way to the top left that no one ever checks.
There is
the floor all the way to the right. There's still some chests, I believe. So
yeah, Vanilla Masa chest. You can check that.
Yeah, Vanilla Masa. You're right. I have seen a seed where Vanilla Masa was Vanilla Masa.
Spellzapp fighting Kraken.
Yep, it's WillBloodworth taking on some eyes, getting his grind on. Yeah, I was expecting just first turn Brack, like, just to work out of nowhere, of course.
Hey, Kraken saying, see you later.
Kraken's like, I'm not War Mech, son. I'll body you. Going with Lit 3? 230? Yeah, we're gonna stick with Lit 3. Looks like we got a bit of a freeze on WillBloodworth's side.
Maybe Spellzapp will X for Brack Chaos.
That would be vicious. I would love to see that.
I'd love to see an X for Mute on Chaos. That'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, but I mean that's also saying that your ninja stays up, because that ninja, no matter what, is in a fragile position. It's gonna have to lock. There's no alternative. It has to lock, because you just don't want a chance Chaos not being hittable. So.
Absolutely. Will's catching back up in levels. Definitely behind on key items, though. So it's going to take him a lot longer doing this.
Yes, it is, unfortunately. Excuse me. But Will's a trooper. No matter what, he'll finish up the seat. And Kraken doing Kraken things. So the scaling is already letting us know that, yep, it's going to be worth it to probably just take the time to just level up.
Maybe once he's done here, I'll go back for eyes or something. Maybe. White Wizard's 45 though. Don't really need to do that, I guess. Too much.
Yeah, that's a good point. As Will hits level 30. Will's got a ways to go. And if he does not employ the Galaxy Brain strats on that robot chicken, he's going to have an interesting time of it. I do believe he did pick up Ruse, though, so.
Will might not attempt Warmack until much later, too. If he's higher level, he might be able to hit that Warmack.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, Spellzapp still went in there at what, level 38, and the Ninja was level 40. It was just the Ninja got bodied, so the White Mage jumped up to like quite a few levels.
Spellzapp checking some boxes.
I feel like we haven't checked boxes in a while. Change the pace.
Man, that Vorpal would be nice if you could give it to that White Mage.
It would be.
And like I said, Galaxy Brain, I told you we'd check these chests.
I mean, at this point, I'm hoping to check validation. Ooh, Excel 5. Sadly, can't use it. At this point, I'm hoping to check validation as well as, you know, Masa chest as well. Like, why not?
I want him to check validation. I always open those boxes, probably to my detriment, but I usually do.
I love validation. It usually is never. It never once like benefited me, but I still love doing it. Because
I popped a ribbon out of there once during a race. It was pretty good.
Nice.
Hey, I didn't check these ones either. Might as well.
Yep, checking these chests.
And at 2 hours and 1 minute, WillBloodworth has defeated the pirates.
Congratulations. Please throw your emotes in chat for our guy, WillBloodworth. I love the feeling of having so much money you can just buy as many houses as you want and pop them like tents.
Yep. Alright, validation Spellzapp. Come on, Spellzapp, validation. Let's see it.
You didn't give us level 3 lamp, so you gotta give us validation. We don't spoil the log, so.
Yeah!
There we go. What we get?
Wow! Massa validation.
Oh my gosh, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. We hyped it up, and finally, at the last moment, Dragon Soul. Nah, Monster's better VA stats. There we go.
Wow.
Probably. Oh my.
Had to check it though. Spellzapp had to check it to see if the Dragon Sword wasn't actually better.
Oh, such a good feeling to see. I mean, not to take anything away from WillBloodworth at the moment. You got the Masa on validation. I was crossing my fingers for it. Now you don't even have to check the Masa chest. Like it's virtually. You got Katana 9. There's nothing else.
Man, if they had the blessing turned on for the Massa and they find a Massa 9 in that chest, oh man.
This would be the oh my goodness scene. But yeah, that is good to see. So you're not. So look at that. 4H 339. You feel good, you know. And plus, deep down, you know your white mage is actually going to be the one doing the work for you. So it also feels good to know that now it can just go and bruise itself up. Hey, listen, Ninja, get those locks off, and then that's it. Maybe if you can, like, throw me a saber. You have it, so throw me a saber, get those locks off, and then I'll do the work. And then when you get bodied, I'll just bring you back up.
Here comes the quake. One shot, one kill.
Spellzapp's like, nah, I want to keep my belt.
The issue we have here is that Spellzapp is going to be in trouble. He walks up to carry 2, bop, Zoe down. That's a reset.
That's very true. So you're hoping, none of these fiends are just hitting like trucks off the beginning for more than 500 for Zoe. Because if Dan goes down, then too bad, so sorry. Zoe's at level 49.
Alright, Spellzapp's going to give us the look at carry 2.
Putting off some respect in Biz 2. Nuclear going off. I like it. A first turn nuclear, good to see. 2 hits, 252. That Katana 9 is doing so much work. Like it's negating your effort to have to throw out a temper. Saber's always great, of course, but it's negating you having to throw out a fast per se because the crit is just ridiculous.
2 hits for 396 is good. Tier 4 coming out on Dan. It's pretty smart. Invis. 2 hits, 410. We're getting through a little bit of damage. Oh no! Zoe is down. Spellzapp's gonna at least find how much HP this carry has.
Yep, that's what I would do as well. Then I would just reset.
That's a lot. We're looking at about 3,000 damage we've dealt, I think, so far.
And a first turn nuclear, so. Alright, so we know the HP. Might as well keep walking. There's no reason not to until you die.
Yep, checking these chests, baby. We got carry chests. I love it.
Oh, shout outs for the soft. And a long +8. There we go.
I thought for a second that was something else. I thought it was like a ruse or something in my mind.
That thing's it. That's a long +8.
I might have peeked at Kraken. Or warped out and kept your level. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could have worked out. Oh gee, I'm gonna go back in. Manipulate the encounter table, of course. Show a bit of love on WillBloodworth's side. Looks like he's piecing it all together. Gonna go turn in the adamant, and that's going to odds. Spellzapp feeling a little bit bad because he knows the white mage is swinging that dragon +9, but it's all good because in the back of his mind he knows just go left on validation.
Spellzapp's going for boxes.
I mean, what more could you want? Ruse stick?
Yeah, that's exactly what I want. I want a ruse stick. I want a power bonk.
That's a good point. Is it guaranteed? But ruse stick is not guaranteed, right?
Yeah, it's random treasures. We're just hoping we find something.
You're right, and he did blitz through here now. He's not going to find a ruse stick. But
There's a Fog 2 axe.
But that Fall 2 axe, he's going to put that to work.
Might do something. We'll see.
Hey, look, in conjunction with it. I mean, granted, the best defense, obviously, is to never get. And WillBloodworth picking up Fear.
Oh boy, I like where that's going.
I've never seen Fear strats employed. Stun 8. So we're going for the obscure strats here. Stun. The almighty heal pot. WillBloodworth receives the crown.
Yes, Serenus, this is going strong.
The OG grind. Mummies.
Yeah, those mummies are really helpful for Spellzapp to get here as quickly as he has.
Nearly 2 hours ago.
WillBloodworth is closing the gap, though. He's got some levels.
Yeah,
He's got some gear. He's, you know, he's obviously the Fiend kills behind and the Warmat kill behind, but definitely making the gap up.
The question is, will he employ just Galaxy Brain strats? He has to do validation. That has to be done because Moss is there. We know that. And if he's just like, nah, down on something beautiful. He doesn't have to obviously go with the same Warmech strats, but I mean, unconventional players did pick up a level 7 crew, so I've never seen Fear employed on a boss, but then again, I commentate. You know, last time I demonstrated, fortunately, I got booted out of the co-op tournament.
Spellzapp fighting some gas Ds. Maybe gonna warp out. Nah, gonna continue. Will he pick up the Masamune or decide the Dragon 9 is better? The crit rate on the Dragon 9 is quite good.
Nah, I'm picking up that Masa. I checked the stats already. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Maybe the hit rate is just better on the Masa because the Dragon Sword, yeah, the crit is probably a little better, but the hit rate didn't seem to be as reliable. We'll know if he makes his left or not, though.
WillBloodworth pieces it together and is now in go mode. So he's gonna go kill his fiends and get his way.
Yeah, that Masa is indispensable.
Yeah. He is about 20 minutes behind though of Spellzapp. So he'll need to really put the pedal to the metal and then hope that Spellzapp continues to struggle.
Shout out to everyone still up, especially in the Eastern time zone. It's now the midnight special, and y'all are joining me on Tuesday. So. Unrunnable Frost, Wolves of Frost. There have been some centrifugal differences here, actually, in the seed that I've seen. Spellzapp employed that early grind, and he also made use of getting that lit 3 stick. And he also found Crescent Link earlier. Those are the 3, I think, differences which completely set Spellzapp ahead of WillBloodworth to sizable.
Absolutely. The exit usage that Spellzapp got to use, he got to get through stuff a lot quicker than Will did because of that and the early mummy grind, for sure.
Because, I mean, they both found on-rag within, like 6 minutes of each other, so having the cabins wasn't too much of an advantage for one or the other. First turn Quake also works again.
Alright, Spellzapp got to carry last time, but Carrie said, hey Zoe, lay down. We'll see what happens this time. Grey Worms. punching Dan.
At this point, you don't need to take him on, so let's go ahead and get ourselves ready. Ooh, using a valuable cure forward. I would save that. Or did he use it? Saber, fire 3.
Saber coming out. Ruse on Zoe. These charges are come into play. There's only 9 charges. If we have to use Ruse on Carrie, that means it's a Ruse that's not available for Kraken, Tiamat, or Chaos.
But I don't begrudge you to play considering... Oh, another Cure 4 going off. I might have used Cure 2 to be honest. Just to get him over the 400 mark.
Invis 2 coming out.
Okay, so...
Another swing for 308.
308, not too bad. At this point, you're just swinging and see what you can do. 4 hits. 500 damage off of Masa.
That Masa's hitting harder than that katana.
There we go. Took out Carry 2 as WillBloodworth is deciding to get his grind. I might have chanced it if I were Spellzapp, to be honest. Knowing that I've got life 2, I might have just chanced to run. But then again, he knows it's a counter taper, so he probably knew that he had to. He wasn't going to get another one.
Here we go, Kraken 2. What's he gonna do? We got Ruses coming on the way, Mage. Lit 2. Kraken playing nice.
Double lit 2s. Okay, still got 5 more charges in his 2. And triple lit 2s.
Locks coming out. Kraken playing real nice. 3 hits, 361. Slow 2 on the ninja. Ouch.
Now what you want to see.
3 hits for 358.
Yeah,
it's not what you want to see.
Then I'm throwing Saber onto Zoe.
You can't target with Saber, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
And there goes Dan.
Ooh,
Fire 2. Here comes the Masamune. 2 hits, 2 damage on Kraken. Critical hit for 364. There's 227. That's what we need, but oh boy.
3 more Cure 4s.
Punching and a miss.
Ruse.
Might need to do something because we run out of Cure 4s. What you know what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
We got 2 more bosses to fight. Need a crit loop. That's what we need.
Yeah, we got.
Kraken's spells are relatively tame. We just got to get the evasion.
And then we gotta hope for that lit 2 loop again. All right, cool.
Yep, there we go. Lit 3 stick. 70 damage, 63 damage at a time. It'll get there eventually.
Just do damage. Back road. And so, this might have been... Nah, honestly, it wouldn't have changed anything. I mean, maybe throwing out the fog just to absorb a bit of the, get your armor up a bit on that crit, but still a crit is going to go past that anyway, so.
Right you are, yeah. The fog, it's tempting to think the fog would have helped you, but slow 2 misses, that's at least something. But we're down to 1 Cure 4 charge. Oh, we're just dead. Kraken 2 said. Evade that.
Well, Topher's being the Topher that we know it to be, the great equalizer, as WillBloodworth is getting his grind on, hopefully to dethrone the champ and get his shine on after.
Will's gonna take it to 50. Because I mean,
Look, he's at level 45.
yeah, like I fully expected these runners to take this to 50 before even trying. But obviously, Spellzapp's very good, much better than me. But
Sometimes being much better don't mean nothing to the logic.
I almost think if I'm Spellzapp, after seeing that Kraken, I might go item hunting. I might just go, all right, what boxes didn't I open? I'm going to go open them. I'm going to go pick up a second ribbon. I'm going to go see if I can find a second ribbon. Maybe I can find a ruse stick. Maybe I can find a power gauntlet or something.
Seriously.
Right?
Something.
Like,
because Will's got both ribbons. That's an advantage over him. He's got everything else that Spellzapp has, right? Minus the Masa, which you will hopefully pick up on validation.
I'm going to let you call this, Duchess, while I step away for just a moment.
All good. Will's still getting his grind on. Nice to see it too, not having to cast any charges and still being able to grind away. Can't hold the Masa immune. Drop that rapier. That's right, we got the Masa. Don't leave home without it, people. It's a staple, sort of like oatmeal in the morning. Zombie D's unrunnable, quad Xing, all good. 7 hits, a bit of a freeze. Up, but we see the chugging arms. Yep, they did it. Now, we're going to exit on Will's side. We're going to pop a house. And, oh, the 5-0 on both of them. Look at that. Woo! I'm talking strong body for ya. So Will's thinking, starting to put it together. He's going to go crush all these orbs as Spellzapp falls in. So this is interesting because now, although we did say earlier, yeah, WillBloodworth was like 20 minutes behind. It's already been, I think, 7 or 8 minutes that we made that statement. WillBloodworth was lit, probably with 12 minutes. I would have said earlier, but you still got to go against a robot chicken and war fried chicken. But he's got level 50.
That war mech could give us some trouble, too.
That's what I'm thinking. So, if it weren't for Robot Chicken, then might over before maybe another 12 minutes, but I'm going to surmise he's going to get all of that, too. But he's in a strong position. He's got both.
Yeah, absolutely. And,
he's got everything that he could want. WillBloodworth is one. He checks everything. He has to everything. Once he has the capacity to check that box, he didn't miss anything.
Honestly, I kind of like WillBloodworth checking chests. If I'm gonna dial into the mind of a WillBloodworth right here, I'm gonna look at the time and I'm gonna go, it's 2 hours and 22 minutes, and Spellzapp's not done yet. I'm not that good. I'm going to 50, and I'm gonna go find items because this is hard.
And that's something he's kind of looking for anyway. Y'all know the legendary single field 100%. So, I mean, it makes sense to just check everything that you possibly. And you don't feel scared, you know, like your white mage is still doing 300 on virtually everything.
Spellzapp on his way to carry 2. Dan's looking a little low. 627. 58 damage with the Masa. Fight Bane comes out, takes out the ninja. Ink coming out, should have bought lamp. 3 hits, 327, 294. Zoe with a crit. Gonna have to burn a Cure 4 charge here. Hope to get turn order. Does. Oh, Carrie has nuke, but it low rolls.
Let's get this roll.
447, and Carrie 2 goes down, and that's just the right one.
And I like that. Did he? Nah, he. Because they saying this shit. They sure.
He did have to use 1 Cure 4 on that fight, which is unfortunate, but hopefully we don't need it.
And Will picking up a Quake. Oh. Which is good, because if he throws that out on Lich 2, he would be very, very. And Hydrate bot on the Spellzapp side, telling everyone your water takes 2 hours.
Absolutely. I've had to get up and get to just prevent my voice from drying out. I gotta say, I didn't think there was a seed that existed that it takes Spellzapp 2.5 hours, but here we are.
You ain't lying.
Spellzapp taking on Kraken 2. Going again, coming out with lock. Gets good turn order. Kraken does lit 2 stuff.
Expert? Or is that
Invis 2 and lock. Kraken, we know, is just gonna sit here and cast lit 2s. Likes to play with its food.
I might throw a cheat.
Oh, that crack hitting on that ninja is brutal.
That is
1 damage from the Matha. Oh, big crit from Kraken. See you later, Spellzapp. Come back and visit me when you're level 50.
Go on the floater and just make some moves, mate. Because after going in that many times, it's not happening. So this is not just going to be all brute force. You're going to have to actually contrive a plan in order to get through what looks like the 4 Kings. Because we haven't even seen Chaos yet.
I haven't seen Tiamat or Chaos, and Kraken's kind of playing nice. Like,
that's what I'm saying, like, quote unquote nice. One of our gatekeepers is like, oh, I've only got lit 2s and attacks out of body. So
yeah, I don't know how these runners are gonna get through this quickly. Right, Spellzapp is going to check level 8 white magic, which is smart. See if he can get access to anything else. Wall's a good pickup. It does waste a turn, but I think if I'm in Spellzapp's shoes, there's no way WillBloodworth is getting through this. So I kind of would just go opening boxes, looking for, see if I can find me another ribbon, find me an item magic that's going to be decent. Something like, you know, even an invis stick or something would be an absolute game changer.
Seriously, you're kind of so mad that you know all those 8 for pluses. It'd be like that sometime. The legendary long +8.
Spellzapp is checking keylock chests, so this is good. We'll know that he'll find a ribbon if he continues to check all of them. That orb count is accurate, Elastoid. Will has the levels to defeat these fiends, he just hasn't went and done it yet. Speed Gaming 2 with the rate of 36. Yeah. Welcome.
Oh, welcome indeed. we have the Irongol Heavy Metal Championship for you. Spellzapp is the champion, usually flexing his belt. However, today he's perplexing his brain as Topher is being Superman, which we like to see. And WillBloodworth is prepared to actually go light the 4 orbs as he understands what he is. He's no mode lightning. We're at a very time. Spellzapp has got to do exploration. Well, WillBloodworth probably went. Maybe got himself some water. But either way.
Yep, we're going to see WillBloodworth make his Fiend rounds here. This is definitely a long seed. I don't think it's close to being over quite yet. If Spellzapp gets some fortunate RNG, he's going back in. He thinks wall's good enough. He's thinking, oh, if I can avoid that crack, maybe I can get through.
True. He's like, I don't want. He's like, hey, but I guess he feels he's so close to the destiny. 9 bad men. That's something. I don't care if you have 4 parties.
WillBloodworth giving us the first look at the Earth 1 chests, hoping to find something.
Oh, just dragging on with what you can.
More fighter gear.
You know what would be actually cool with these type of flags? If your character hits level 50, maybe get like 1 extra. Ninjas can equip heavy armor at level 50. You'd be like, oh, that's dope.
Ninja's can equip a second katana at 8, katana 9 at 50.
You just walk in feeling like the goat, just disrespecting everything.
Alright, so Spellzapp diving back down. Still doesn't think he needs to be 50.
Did he get the Masa again?
He's not there yet.
Oh yeah. You turn left. Don't leave home without it.
I'm gonna go ahead and disagree with Spellzapp here. I think I would use the Dragon 9. I think the 27% crit rate is going to be so much more efficient for you.
I didn't get to see the stat table. I guess I'm thinking that the only difference would be the hit rate, right? And maybe the hit rate, because the Dragon 9 was missing a lot on some of the earlier themes. And that's the only thing I'm thinking, like, the crit rate probably is much better, but if you're not going to hit it at all, even through locks, maybe that's what I'm thinking. But because I can't see any other reason why he would keep going with the Masa, knowing the potential of a +9 crit, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's tough. We'll have to ask him about it. We'll ask him about it in the post game for sure. Will's taking on carry 1, cutting it like butter with that katana 9, level 50 ninja.
Done.
Get out of here. Will's got his first orb lit. Carry orb done.
And he's got 2 ribbons, so Will, excuse for the yarn, Will he encountered the same trouble with Warmac as Spellzapp? I mean, Warmac was doing Warmac things and it had well over 5,000 HP, but...
Yep, and the difference is Will was at level 50, and Spellzapp was not. So, yeah, Will's going to have a little bit... Yeah, he was in like the 30s, I think, at the time, or high 30s.
Yeah, he was, and I catapulted his White Mage to 43, I remember, so. And Spellzapp is going back into Lich and throwing up that Quake 5, because we have no respect. And up. The roll of the dice says respect me. Ooh, D&D critical failure. Oh, I'm sorry to hear it. This is the longest I've seen Lich 2 on the screen. Double Liches, but he was terminated. As the Lich is also terminated.
Yeah, Lich is a speed bump, but when Lich has 400% HP, quaking him is definitely a good strategy. Falconic in chat. Hope there's a ruse item on the carry 2 floor and WillBloodworth will check it. I hope that there is a ruse item in the vanilla Massa chest that WillBloodworth gets and then exits out before fighting Tiamat to save, and then does the fiends again.
That would be the best.
It's random treasures tonight, Cyranus, so there literally could be anything, even a boat.
Indeed. Lit 2 coming out from carry.
Spellzapp makes it past carry 2.
Mm-hmm.
Can he make it past the Kraken? He's almost to 50 now, so he has the levels.
That's
We just
true.
need
I mean,
we just need Kraken to play a little nicely. It's normally been lit 2s and rainbows at the beginning. Oh, this seafood party platter has to be nice too, because those lobsters were punching Zoe pretty hard.
Yeah. Lobsters are never fun. Unless they're on a plate.
They are pretty fun if they're on a plate. Some butter. Good stuff.
We also see Seafood Party Pack on WillBloodworth's side as well.
Yep, we're gonna have dueling Kraken fights. Kraken 1 and Kraken 2.
Seafood a la mode. So we're gonna employ some brews in our life as well as some lock.
Boom! 1300 damage. Dan is done. He's like, I'm done lit 2ing you. Get out of here. Punch. Punch again. Okay, now you can have a lit 2. It's gonna be tough. He only got 1 lock off. It's gonna be lit 3 strats for sure.
This is terrible.
3 hits, 375 is good. Kraken punches and misses. That's also what you need to see. Massive misses. 21 damage with lit 2. 22 damage with lit 2. 1 damage with the Masa. That's not what we want to see, folks. 2 hits, 93. That's good. Punch and a miss. Oh, slow 2 hits. Oh, no.
This is
Quake. All right. 3 and 256 time.
Look, I mean,
Is that where we're at?
you got unlimited quakes. Just go, right? Go ham.
Cure 4 coming out.
And broken into
Ice
pieces
2.
on WillBloodworth's side. Shout out to Brack.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Spellzapp. I was like, oh no.
No. So we've got Quake 5 going off. Will he throw out a cheeky
And he is
expert?
committed to the he is committed to the Quake 5 strats.
The what? The 1 out of 256?
I believe it is 3 and 256 for this Quake to land here.
Excuse me.
But
I mean, hey, you know, you can.
ooh, that big crit
times.
though. That big crit. I think
Ouch.
lit 2 coming down. All this Kraken
Look,
does
if
is
you can-
punching.
Yeah, if you can do Quake 30 times, I mean, it's still off at 3 out of 256, but I mean, your chances are. Ooh.
Yeah. Kraken saying, I'm here to punch and cast lit 2, and I'm all out of lit 2s.
Yeah, look, Kraken 2 was like, listen, I remember McGruff back in the day. I remember those commercials. We don't mess with Kraken, also.
This Kraken has high crit rate too, because
Yes, it does.
Because, like, I'm honestly concerned right now that Zoe is just going to go down. Come on, Quake, land.
We see that robot
Yeah.
chicken on the right side.
We got a little rope.
We
see Saber.
And we are not. I don't see mute on the white mage, so we're not gonna get any. We're not gonna get mute.
Yeah, we're not getting mute strats like Spellzapp went with. But we get Quake on Kraken 2 strats, which is aggressive. Ineffective. Lit 2. Quake coming out. Cure 4. The problem is that we're running into here is if this Quake lands, great. We're out of Cure Force. I almost think the lit stick strats would have been better from the start, maybe, if you were gonna try that. WillBloodworth fighting Warmech again. 252, there's a crit on Zoe. We're getting somewhere now, though. We got the lit 7 stick. Kraken punch in. 252, oh no. We got a Cure 4 again, I think, to save our dive.
We
Cure
still
4
got
again.
5 of them.
5 of them? We could do it with 5, I feel like. We just gotta get past this Kraken.
I say that, but then Tiamat could just be the worst. Slow 2 missed. It don't matter at this point. We're just throwing off lit 3s.
Yep, just throwing off lit 3s and hoping it works. Eventually it will. We got enough Cure Force. As long as Kraken doesn't get a big crit, we should be fine.
Exactly.
I think we're going to make it with this lit 3 stick. There's a crit for 252. 111. I think we're at about 2k damage dealt to Kraken so far. We're about 50 turns deep. Kraken swings and misses. That's good. More lit 3. Ice 2 coming out. Fire 3. Zoe's at 307. We might want to think about Cure 4, and we are.
Oh, I would have done Cure 2, to be honest.
Blizzard, we haven't seen that one yet. It's a pretty low. More lit
was doing
3s.
okay on this nuclear coming out on Robot Chicken. So.
Lit 2 for 18.
And actually takes out Warmech, which is awesome to see. So.
Yep. Warps out and saves it too. Kraken has Swirl as well. Interesting. Never seen Kraken 2 down with a lit stick before, but we're seeing it today. Only in FF Irongol Heavy Metal Championship do you see Kraken with a lit stick.
Now this is another advantage that WillBloodworth has. He has both lit sticks. So if he decides to employ both of those strats, he decides that he does the same thing. That's not to say that the thief will stay up any longer, but he's got 2.
Thunder. Kraken with Thunder. Saying you're zapping me with lit. I'm thundering you back. Have a little bit back. This Kraken's got a lot of HP, folks.
Oh, definitely.
We're in the thousands at this point. I haven't been counting too much, but we're in the thousands. We need to see some 100 rolls. Oh no, we have to cure. Oh, Cure 2! Duchess!
Yeah.
He said it.
That's what I'm saying.
He said it's your Cure 2 strats coming.
You gotta
lit stick, 78. 252. Oh no! Kraken with the crit! Cure 4 coming out. 690 on Zoe. Alright, back up now. Ineffective. There we go.
Terminated. GG. Not the full GG, but after that performance, you gotta give the man a GG.
Alright, Spellzapp, check this chest.
Oh, we got some steak. Oh, no steak today. Well, we're at level 50, so we don't need steak.
WillBloodworth can enter Temple of Fiends.
things are getting interesting, and will also make validation. I believe he will, as he gave us a Ray Dwarf not once, not twice, but 3 times today. That is thrice. Your word of the day.
All right, so what will Tiamat have? Kraken played nice with a lot of spells. We haven't seen a lot of nasty spells yet, and if this Tiamat is anything unlike that Kraken, Fire 3.
Fire 3.
We don't hate to see that.
You know what I'm actually going to call? We're going to see Cure 4.
Oh no!
At the worst time.
Yeah, Cure 4 was something I often forget about, but if one of these fiends has Cure 4, that's trouble. 3 hits for 361.
Okay.
Oh no, that's bad.
Oh.
That's bad.
Ouch.
R.I.P. Spellzapp. R.I.P. our time. Because
get your F's in chat for our guy Spellzapp, because I don't think he's
after that,
in this world too long.
The brilliant lit stick Krakens said hello.
Y'all want to know something crazy? WillBloodworth is in the lead now.
Technically speaking, he has no knowledge about what is about to befall him.
Nope.
But he is technically in the lead. That is correct.
And his ninja is at level 50, where Spellzapp has not got his ninja at level 50. His white mage is not at level 50 because it made it there through Topher. So interesting position.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I was saying too. Like, Spellzapp has all the knowledge that these bosses are hard, but I mean, Spellzapp's gonna go check these chests here, looking for stuff.
Mm-hmm.
WillBloodworth already did all that. He just doesn't have the Topher knowledge.
Will, you gotta go get that Masa. Like, pick up the Masa. That's all I want you to do.
He's gonna check these chests. He'll check the carry chests too.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Spellzapp, still giving us a raid. 2 hours and 45 minutes in.
Big play, Spellzapp. Not to mention, RIP me going to work in the morning. It's almost 1.
Woo! Masa, that's right. We did it, people. And you know what? Yep. Yeah, that hit rate's 104. I think that settles it. I don't know what the dragon is, but that hit rate is awesome.
Alright, so we got WillBloodworth. He's in the Temple of Fiends, walking the wrong way.
Happens to the best of us. Only to the best of us.
Well, I mean, are we really looking at a seed that Spellzapp had to take 3 hours to finish? Because when I signed up for this comms tonight, I was like, it's 10 p.m. my time. I really love the Irongol, you know. It almost kind of feels like a family over there in the Discord. If you're not over there, get over there, challenge people to a race, do whatever you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we'll have some fun, talk with Duchess, it'll be great. And 247 in yet. I'm not even sure if Will can make it through this. I don't know if an extra ribbon is that big of a difference. I don't think it is.
Well, Spellzapp definitely picked up his extra ribbon as you just said that, so that's good to see. Yeah, I don't know. This is going to be interesting for sure. I mean, wouldn't it be something if we managed to commentate the seed where WillBloodworth bodies the champ and takes the belt for himself?
Right? The commish in the chat, link in the Discords too. Gouda. Shout out to Gouda, the commissioner.
Shout out.
FFR Irongol.
Don't waste that Cure 4. There we go. He was like, nah, I got 9 of the things. Who knows what's going to be. I mean, he has to. Look, you know for a fact that Topher sucks because your opponent's not that done. You know that for a fact.
I know one of two things. That this Topher is really hard, or Spellzapp has fallen asleep in his chair.
No,
Honestly,
that
I'm
doesn't happen.
Yep.
That doesn't happen. This is almost ridiculous to see. Like, there was a time where we were like, yeah, WillBloodworth's behind in levels and everything, and now Spellzapp's actually trying to grind again to catch up to what Will is. Now at this point, it's just a matter of RNG and who's got a better strategy, just in terms of what spells and how they're gonna, I guess, utilize the resources that they have, right?
Yep. Will Bloodworth check these carry 2 chests and check like the far right chest and find something like that's required to beat the seed.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah, we'll try to give Lich Quake, but has to kill him.
Validation. I don't see why we wouldn't get, these extra checks as well.
All right, I'm gonna poll the chat tonight. If Will finds an item on this floor, that like a ruse stick or something, does he just exit out and save it, or does he just trug on?
I kind of think you just trug on, knowing that you can always pick it up.
Oh, he's checking them too. Oh, he's going for that far right one too. Come on, baby. Let's see it. Let's see a ruse stick.
Come on, if we
Let's see a ruse stick.
That's the GOAT play. Oh, shout outs to Iron +6.
Iron +6 in the chest.
Oh, shout out to Longo.
Oh, here we go. Where I don't even know where this is. I've never even traversed this area on the map.
Isn't this a vanilla monster chest?
No, that's on the Tiamat floor.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I've never not once opened this box in my life. And I'm hoping there's a ruse gauntlet in there. Or a ruse shirt.
Come on.
A heal pot.
Shout outs to 30 HP. And Dan hitting level 48, so Spellzapp still got about 4 or 5 more. Still got about 4 or 5, so maybe 6 more battles or something.
Yeah, who can solve the puzzle faster? That's the question.
I don't know, but my stomach is hoping someone finds it soon, because otherwise y'all gonna be interrupted by the sound of Uber Eats dropping some food off pretty soon. Ooh. Carrie's like, nah. Throw some lockout. Ooh, another saber. Here? I like it. No reason not to. There's nothing else on that slot. Ooh, throwing out a heal pot. You rarely ever see.
I see a ninja down on WillBloodworth's side. Carry swings and misses.
But you know what? He's conserving the cure 4s very well. Now, the one thing you didn't do, unfortunately, is throw locks out, because you need some lock in your life.
We got fear strats on carry.
There's no reason not to. Level 7 is unoccupied, so.
You're gonna have to hit like all of these for this to work, right? Carry his nuke.
Yeah, you might just be better off throwing out that Nah, you might just be better off throwing out that big stick.
Possibly. Yep, we're still here, almost 3 hours into the seed, and we're still attempting. We have made it to Tiamat. This is the farthest Spellzapp has gotten, and that is after a long Kraken 2 fight where everything has to go right.
Mm-hmm. And then Tiamat's still like, yeah, I'm a body. I don't see anything more they can do but just trudge on.
At this point, Cure 4 is either buried on Warmech because we didn't see Warmech cast that many spells, right? Or it's at the end of Tiamat's spell list, or the unfortunate reality that Chaos might have Cure 4.
Yeah, because we've spent enough time on all these things to like scope out the spell.
Oh, WillBloodworth got a crit loop.
Nice. Well, there you go. Looking pretty good as well in terms of resources.
The commish says 10k HP, Cure 4 Chaos, double forfeit. You will not see that. WillBloodworth will sit here until 7 a.m. He will not forfeit.
I might forfeit, but he won't.
Yeah, if it's commentary, might forfeit after another hour. We might need a backup commentator because I mean I do have to work in the morning, unfortunately.
I've never heard of backup commentary, but I mean we might have to employ that strat.
Yeah, it's not as bad as it could be, but it is. It's not simple.
No, it's not. Shout out to one of the few nukes I've seen this entire ice.
Yeah, here we go. We got WillBloodworth pulling Kraken.
Oh, the joy.
And we got Spellzapp on carry. Takes her down pretty easily.
There we go. Put some lock into his life. That's what I like to see. Lock into Viz 2 strats.
And Viz 2, Kraken 2 with Lit 2.
Lock another round into Viz 2. That's what I like to see.
Kraken playing nice. Gouda cheering for Kraken to cast slow 2. Well, we do know that Kraken does have slow 2. Oh no.
Oh, but we are back row. We are still up.
We're still at 8 HP.
So let's get some Cure 4 in our lives.
Crack comes out, free round. Katana swings, 3 hits, 547.
That's looking good.
That's looking real good. More in Viz 2s.
Viz 2 in our lives. And then maybe throw out a ruse just to measure.
4 hits, 500. Okay, okay.
7.
Okay.
Go for I would maybe. Nah.
Oh, cheeky quake.
Yeah, if it went off, it went off.
5 hits, 522.
Now
that's pretty good.
I mean, you're going off Max and Dave right now, so you're feeling okay about that. But he does have high crit.
So Will's and Viz 2 strategy kind of paid off a little bit here. We'll see if it costs him in the future fights.
As we see Spellzapp employing Fall 2 strats.
That might actually work. WillBloodworth gets through Kraken on his first try. Whoa.
Okay. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Plenty of
Okay,
Ruse
like,
charges, plenty of Cure 4 charges.
I don't want to hype this up, people. I don't want to hype this up, but
We're checking Vanilla Masa, guys.
listen, y'all.
We're checking Vanilla Masa in the championship match. Unrunnable worms. Funsies.
I mean, go ahead. Might as well. Zap. Oof, 253.
That's a big hit. Worms go down.
There we go.
Come on. Come on, Rouge shirt.
I know. I'm hoping for 2 on, or even in Viz 2. Honestly, in Viz 2 shirt would be nice, right? The vanilla white.
591 gold. Get out of here.
Shout outs to 3-digit gold.
Shout outs to Warp Strats and Temple of Fiends.
Yep. First time for everything. And we're going into Tia. What are we gonna do? We got 4 locks. Throw out a lock, definitely.
Throw out a lock,
Viz 2.
swing. Throw out a lock, swing.
Yeah, so
If
what
you
we
hit,
have to do now is be
if you hit-
conservative on our investors.
Yep.
Swing,
big-
swing. You can't heal pot. You gotta swing. Alright, going for another Invis 2. Maybe 2 rounds of an Invis 2 and then Rouge yourself to stay alive.
Spellzapp makes it past Kraken a lot faster this time. Bane comes out, ineffective on both.
Okay, swinging, going from the, and we're gonna, okay, Cure 4 going out on the,
Zap coming out from Tia, playing
Zap.
nice. Who we got Spellzapp on Tiamat as well.
Quad X.
Tana misses.
Yeah, we're gonna need some more lock in our life.
We're gonna need more lock in our life, yep. Quake misses.
And we also see Spellzapp employing Invis 2 and Faulty strats. Interesting.
Yep. Cure 4 on the ninja.
Another lock, Quake. Okay, so 5 Cure 4s on Will's side. Ruse.
Nuke.
Okay, that's good though. Nuke came out. We took that.
Cure
And
4
you got
back
Cure
up.
4s.
3 hits, 390. Oh no.
Oh, I called it Cure 4 on Tia. Ouch.
Oh no.
You hate to see it. This is where I stop throwing out the Quakes and I just start swinging on both. Yep, you just swing.
Yeah, you're gonna get some luck. Hopefully Spellzapp doesn't see that Cure 4.
Fast just went off, so if you get critted, you're done.
Spellzapp's 317. I don't know where Spellzapp's at in the spell cycle, but this is really hard to call with 2 dueling Tia fights. Spellzapp doesn't look like he's getting a lot of damage in either, which is bad news.
Yeah.
Because Tiamat's got Cure 4.
You can't waste those Quakes right now, so you gotta go for a Cure 4.
Oh no, Bane threw the ribbon on the ninja.
It's okay. Regroup. You lost the Cure 4. That sucks. Don't go for that. Go for the 3. Go for it. I might just swing. I might swing, to be honest.
We got X-For coming out from Spellzapp.
Brack. Ineffective. Quad X coming out to the right. Looks like a nuke I saw, maybe. Okay, Invis. Brack.
Spellzapp's not even going nukes now, because he's going for insta-kill, because he probably saw Cure 4. Bane coming out from Tiamat, ineffective. Can Spellzapp hit the 6%er?
Nuke. You're gonna need to start to swing. Oh, Cure 4 just went off again on Will's side.
Yep.
So now you have no choice but to either you gotta swing. You gotta swing this whole day. There's no option.
Bloodworth needs to get into a crit loop.
Brag. Quaking for days.
Quad X from Tiamat as well. We
Yeah,
got Quakes. We got Quakes.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Fast.
Spellzapp gets freaking 256 Quake.
Oh my god, are you kidding me, y'all? Are we really about to see the champ come through off of 3 out of 256?
I don't know how else you're getting through, but it worked.
And I mean, in his perspective, it looked like a 3 out of 256. And it sucks for Will to also get banged.
Yeah, we had the reverse luck here. They were both fighting him, and Will got baned. And I think Spellzapp tried to X for Tiamat, but it missed.
Mm-hmm. That was our last lock.
Does Will have a crit loop here? Yes, he does. Will has a crit loop.
Yes, he does.
Will has a crit loop.
Go, Will. Go.
Oh, no. I thought he did.
No, he doesn't. I thought he did, too.
I thought I saw 2 successful misses and then a hit for 165. Dang it.
Well, I mean, what can Chaos have, honestly, that's scary? We've already seen Cure 4.
Yeah, I mean...
He ain't hitting that hard.
Nope. Chaos doesn't have any teeth, just a lot of health.
Mm-hmm. It's like, come on, can we please just give... Can we just give Will Bloodworth a Quake?
He's trying for it.
Mm-hmm.
Spellzapp got it.
Ain't nothing else to do at this point. Just Quake
The
it out.
problem is, Spellzapp is missing Chaos a lot. We might be seeing some lit stick strats on Chaos tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, we got Mute coming.
You got a Mute going out, a cheeky
Ineffective.
Mm-hmm. Lit 3. Yeah, Chaos doesn't look to be swinging too nasty or anything.
Man, Tiamat
That's
is
some-
just...
Mm-hmm. Fade. We got tons of fades.
Alright, missed. 2 hits, 287 is good with the Mazamoon from the White Mage.
Mm-hmm. It's a war of attrition on this Chaos, it looks like.
Chaos does have nuclear.
This is the longest TF fight I've ever seen in my entire life.
Zap, yep. I'm surprised. I would have reset already if I was Will, but I'm not saying it was right or not. Oh, Will gets it!
Finally! And it does feel like a 3 out of 256 play after all of those,
Will doesn't
breaks.
have any Cure 4s, but he's got a shot. You know, he's still alive.
Yeah, and he's got a fully HP ninja. So, look, and I mean, it's not hitting that hard. He just has to make it work, and he has to, I guess, accrue more damage than Spell does, because it don't look like Chaos is gonna kill Spellzapp.
So, what Will has to do is kill Chaos faster than Spellzapp, and I don't know how he's going to do that.
Me neither. You hate to think that, just the cheeky Quake that went off when Spellzapp might have kept the...
Well, I mean, Spellzapp was trying to brack him, so he was going for the insta-kill, but...
3
3 hits, 217 from Zap's side. Chaos still not going down. Punch and a miss on Dan. Fade comes out, 159.
That might be the last fade.
That's the last fade. We got the Masa, though. Katana missed, fire 3. Heal 2 coming out. You love to see it. You gotta be careful because Chaos has that nuclear. If that nuclear comes out.
Yes, he does. Dan is toast. Brack on WillBloodworth's side. If we saw Brack come and redeem.
Oh wow! If that just hits and WillBloodworth just wins, wouldn't that be?
That would be amazing. That would be like I would scream.
I would cry. I would scream right now. I would wake up my children.
I would scream.
If Brack hits for Will.
That's what I'm saying. I'm actually crossing my fingers and hoping it gets to Brack, not to be partial. I know my heart every time is just like, come on.
I mean, it's
give me the Brack.
It's there. We just quaked Tiamat. So there's the Brack. Oh, with the fear coming out, ineffective. How much HP does this Chaos have? Oh, the Katana is missing.
Yeah, it's missing. All right.
Good thing this Chaos punches a lot because he doesn't punch very hard, and he doesn't zap. Oh, I clenched.
Bracks. 2 more Bracks.
Ineffective Brack.
Come on, 1 more Brack.
Spellzapp's getting good.
Give us the Brack.
Spellzapp is getting good damage through too.
Oh, the Brack drain is now gone.
WillBloodworth not getting much. I think Spellzapp can coast here a little bit. Unless something real bad's gonna have to happen. That nuclear is gonna have to roll high. I think Zapp has got this, unfortunately for WillBloodworth, but it was a good run. What a finish.
You need a Cure 4 to roll on Chaos. And even then, that might not have saved him.
Got the lit stick plus the Katana swings. Chaos just punches a lot, doesn't do much else. Four hits, 413. 157. Ink, ineffective. Free round.
385. Coming out on Will's side, though, the swing.
Will's getting a little bit more damage, maybe. But Will's got to make up a lot of turns that Spellzapp had while he was trying to crack Tiamat. Will needs that nuclear to come out on Chaos' side for Spellzapp to get back in this. And Will is so behind on damage. GG Spellzapp. Get your GGs out and chant. The champ defends his belt.
Wow. Definitely a GG worthy performance. And the beautiful thing is, as commentators, as viewers, will also be able to see WillBloodworth finish out the season relatively soon. I think this Chaos is pretty wimpy, so Will is going to finish too.
And Final Fantasy Randomizer fans, we are joined by your champion, Spellzapp.
Are we still live? Are we still going?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Because it's like the infinite seed that never ends.
I know.
Unfortunately, WillBloodworth got critted by Chaos and has fallen.
These things happen. Honestly, I mean, to be honest with you, Spell, if you didn't get that quake off, who knows?
Yeah, I mean, I would have just been there for a while, probably quaking for days. Because I mean, I wasn't putting up enough damage to get past Cure 4. Used all my Bracks, chucked out a quake, and there you go. I don't know what else to say.
WillBloodworth actually did it too. You got the Chaos a little bit more time because it took longer for his quake to land than yours. But yeah, I don't know. Do you think that's what you had to do to finish? There's no other way, or?
Yeah, I mean that's. Once I used up, I mean, I could have gone another dive at it. If I would have another dive, I wouldn't have used all my sabers and locks on earlier bosses, and we'd have just gone for putting it out like a decent amount on Tiamat, and then just enough to get through the Cure 4, and then maybe like 4, like half of them basically, and then save the rest for Chaos. But I guess you kind of only needed 1 or 2 for Chaos. I mean, it would have taken a long time, but like you saw, but I definitely would have saved a bunch for Tiamat, and that's probably would have got through this another time.
Gotcha. We are also joined by WillBloodworth. WillBloodworth, tough one. But GG.
GG, man.
Thank you. I definitely demand a rematch. That came down to Chaos and a whole crap load of RNG. I definitely think I can make a run of this again if I get another chance at it.
Yeah, especially
I think
at the VOD.
I think I earned it.
Yeah, it's definitely. I mean, the flag set. It felt like the Topher. We were in Topher the whole time, where you're that like I could die at any moment sort of thing. It was definitely a cool idea of the whole thing. It definitely.
Oh, yeah. Got a lot of inspiration from Falconic talking about flags, and came up with something really cool. Yeah, that was. So, point of note, I got to Chaos on my first attempt.
Oh yeah, no, I was I was working at it for a little bit.
I imagine you probably fought at least Tia 2-3 times, if not more.
No, actually, that was my first time on Tia. I was stuck on Kraken.
Kraken?
Yeah. I just didn't respect the percentages, I think.
Right. I used...
Just coming back to it, so...
I just made sure I had evasion up enough to fire away. I think I fired off like 2 lock spells, maybe 3, and it wasn't really that tough getting through them. Like both characters survived the whole fight. I had Tia 2, I think he 3 and 256'd me with Bane on my ninja, so that was fun. That was a real treat. And then I had to Quake staff him probably like, I don't know, 50 times before he finally went down. And then I got to Chaos and I immediately started throwing out Brax, just, Hail Mary, Hail Mary, Hail Mary. Like, if you got past them, maybe Chaos is the problem. And I don't know how much HP he had, but clearly a lot.
It was ginormous.
Oh,
I was on that fight for quite a bit of time.
Given the math, I think he had to have at least, 65 or 7,000 based on the percentages. So I wouldn't be surprised to see he broke 8,000, maybe 9. So yeah, that was. I want a rematch of that, man, because that was. Yeah, you had to have played well to do that. I'm sure you had some pretty cool ulterior strats or alternative strats for some of these fiends, because it wasn't a straightforward go fast and win. And this is where I live, so beating me at something like this, like it's not easy
to reach deep into the strategy book. I saw a fog axe on the way down, and then we spent the whole couple turns using fog and invis to try and make it through Kraken.
Sure.
It was, we did mute strats on War Mech. We had all sorts of different things. Lit 3 staff kind of carried me through that one.
Wow. You hit a mute on who?
War Mech.
Really?
Well, after Exfer, it's 6%.
Yeah, I guess, if you're throwing an Exfer out that lands, sure. No, I think Exfer is like close to 25%, it's like 24-25%, so I can see that. Yeah, those are the kinds of things I was hoping you'd pull out and make a race of this. I didn't know who was going to win this going in. Like, if this was a spring tournament flag set, I mean, I'd bet on you 99 times out of 100, but something like this, it's a coin toss. This is just what I do. This is all I do. So that's why I felt like it was a pretty close race, and it turned out I was on Chaos when it ended, so couldn't have been that bad.
It was a really good race to watch.
For sure.
Fun.
I think for anybody willing to dedicate that 3+ hours of time to sit down and watch a race, hope it was worthwhile.
Absolutely.
This is what I want for hardcore. This is a hardcore flag set right here. This is what hardcore should be, in my opinion.
See, I think it's a good one because it's got that early game where you're very uncertain and you're just sort of picking apart like almost like a roguelike puzzle. You're just trying to dig deep, get a little bit to get a little bit further to get a little bit further.
Yeah, I love that.
I really enjoyed that part of it too.
Yeah, speaking of the early game too, one of the interesting things about the early game was Spellzapp. You chose to get some early levels on some mummies with some harm too. Whereas
the trap tile.
Yeah, the trap tile. Yep.
Yeah.
And then Will focused on early exploration. Those levels actually allowed you to get quite a bit ahead in the early game, although Will made all the time back up as through your many Topher wipes. So
yeah, I think if I just went to max, 50 and then dug for the ribbon earlier, I would have been in a lot better shape.
One ribbon?
I found two. I found one in Greater Than Less Than, and then one in Sharknado.
Finding like 3 or 4, but obviously, like I had 2 kind of early-ish on. I think I got the second one. I think I got from Elfland Castle.
One of the things that Will did different in the early game, which helped him a lot, that you didn't do, was that, Will noticed that his thief could equip that katana, and you waited until you're promoted.
Right, because of the blurst. Yep.
The bonus was equip katana. I'm like, wait, hold on. He's supposed to be able. Oh, you mean the thief? I figured that out. I'm like, okay, yeah, katana plus 9. Finally, a katana that isn't negative. This feels pretty good. So
you couldn't have one that wasn't negative because of the way the flags were.
I know, it just felt good to have a katana that wasn't negative for the first time in a while. Like the last 20 I've had, maybe 3 have been positive at all. Most of them are negative 3, 4, or 5.
That was a nice touch on the flags that you had, because you had the scaling pretty high for only 2 party members and things like that, but the gear was all better than normal too. So.
Right. Yeah, it's like we don't want to make a slog out of absolutely everything we're doing, so the encounter rate was low, the XP was reasonable, 10% per key item. We wanted to make it about the puzzle of the seed, not about just the find this thing, like find a nuke stick and then blaze through the freaking seed. That's not a challenge. Anybody can do that if you're lucky enough to find it first. So this was meant to challenge both of us and make us think.
Well, I think that was successful. I don't know if Spellzapp agrees with that, but I definitely think it was successful.
I think maybe turning off. I'm torn because I would say turn off item magic, but then you get the defense sword.
Nah.
But,
which would have made this OP.
Yeah, it definitely would have. I'm just thinking about the early game because that lit 3 staff. I mean, I got about an hour in, and it definitely catapulted me through. It really sped up everything.
Kind of early.
I mean,
yeah, I think that's
yes
one of
and
those
no.
flags. I think that's
better
a
trap
flag
tile
that's-
treasure kind of leads you to check those chests.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's definitely the point. So, I made a point of exploration and chest checking because I knew that gear was going to be a big deal, and I checked almost every chest in the game. I think I didn't do TFC, and there might be 5 to 10 chests I didn't check in the entire game. Nothing had evasion on it. Not a thing. So I don't know if there was one anywhere.
No ruse, no invis, no nada. Just a whole bunch of Aether.
Yeah, I didn't even keep those. I'm never going to use it in a fight. I never use Aether.
Exactly.
Like,
never in my life.
No. Any fight I'm in where I have to depend on fire defense, if I don't have a ribbon, I'm either running away or trying to fight through it incredibly quickly. There's just no real practical use in my mind for it. Man, I want to run this back. Damn, I want to run this back. This is fun.
Well, I mean, we all know where we live at. We got the Discord, so,
Yep.
throw down the gauntlet in the Discord, and once again, we can be here and definitely have this going. I think in the interest of time, probably want to get final thoughts on everyone. It's 1 p.m. It's 1 a.m. on y'all side. It's past lunchtime over here on my side, so let's get some final thoughts from everyone.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it's just thanks you guys for doing the comms. It's when you sign up for a Will Bloodworth race and he made the flags, you're signing up for a little bit more than usual 1.5 hours. So big ups to you guys for coming out and doing the whole race here, and Danny obviously for tracking, and everybody for sticking with us and watching.
I always appreciate anybody who's willing to commit to one of these things, both as a runner and staffing the race, because like he said, what you're in for with me. It's not going to be some jet seed, level 1 nuke, fighter, black mage, kill everything, 200% fiends. That's not how I roll. I don't like it. This I think is more entertaining. Once you're invested in the race, I think it's more entertaining to see how people get through things that you wouldn't maybe think to do, because everything else is straightforward. This was really not. I think that even though I'm bumped down now because this was my challenge, I lost. If you're willing to accept a rematch, I would very much appreciate it. You obviously don't have to, but I think this was worthy of one. So I leave that to you.
Yeah, we have to check with Commish, but these flags are great, so you can do it pretty soon.
That'd be great. Appreciate it. Thanks, everybody.
Good stuff.
GG's, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'm kind of tired. It's 1 a.m. my time, so thanks for sticking with us here on Speed Gaming. Thanks to Danny for tracking. The runners were awesome. Give everybody a follow. All that great stuff.
Indeed. And thank you for hanging out with me. Indeed, Dwight. It was great. Also, once again, shout outs to Danny. GG's to both of y'all. Spellzapp's the GOAT. Every time I get on the mic and I think someone's about to take it away from him, he's like, nah, son, it's not happening. So y'all seen it with your own eyeballs. Hopefully you can sleep, feel good about yourselves. I'm going to go ahead and take us out. Thank you to everyone who made this broadcast available. Check out the Discord. It's somewhere in the chat. I'm Duchess for Kyle Sama. We out. Holla.